Good morning, fellas. We are live just a little early today because the team... Wait, did someone get a shiny? No way, it's actually happening. What? Wait. Wait. I went live early. No way. There's a minute and a half left in the Team Mr. Shiny War. I went live early to see if a Team Mr. member... Yes, dude! I want Team Corfish to win! Please. Oh my goodness. What if they were lying? Dude, I went live a little bit early, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes early. There's a minute and 10 seconds, a minute and 15 seconds left in the Team Mr. Shiny War. The score is currently 151 Team Corfish, 156 Team Phoebus. Turtle is on Team Phoebus once again, and Turtle has never won a Shiny War, from my understanding, over the 9 Shiny Wars Team Mr. has done. Oh my goodness, let's go Team Corfish, let's go. I've been rooting for Team Corfish since day one. Oh, I have no idea where he's at. I would go to his location. Oh, did he link it? Is this new? Is this it? What? I think this is it. Bro, I think Corfish won. I think Corfish just won the Team Mr. Shiny War unironically. To be fair, Phoebus could still be hunting. There's 30 seconds left. No, dude, how does every Shiny War something like this happens in Team Mr.? It's fucking cinema. I've never seen a more like evenly matched opponents. I've never seen more. The score just got updated. Let's see if it updated on the website. There's 5 seconds left. The score got updated in the team chat. The war just ended. The score is going to end 157. Team Corfish won. I can't believe that just happened. I'm so glad I went live. Bro, I went live because I'm rooting for Team Corfish. I can't believe it. Mr. Chat is going crazy. I can maybe show a little bit of it, but I don't want to look at this. This is insane, dude. Team chat is just going insane. Holy crap, dude. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. That's insane. Team Corfish just caught a shiny with like 2 to 3 minutes left in the event. The Turtle curse is real. Turtle, a long-standing Team Mr. member who's never won in the war. What the heck? I'm just speechless. I went live just in case, and I wanted to go live with like 15 minutes left in the event, but I was just kind of slow and delayed. I can't believe it actually happened. I mean, it's crazy. How does Team Mr. Look at this. 157 to 156. Literally 3 minutes left. There was a shiny Zigzagoon caught by death. They had to Master Ball it to catch it fast enough. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, they had a Master Ball to get it. Maybe they could have like quick, but like I respect it. What a legendary shiny in situation. Holy crap, dude. Congratulations to Death. Congrats to Team Corfish. What a war, dude. I want to go see if we can go say hi to some people really quick. Channel 4 is full. I'm on the main account really quick to show you guys this. Phoebus didn't read the script, someone said. Oh no, dude, that's insane. I'm excited because I was rooting for Team Corfish, but on another side of things, bro, Team Phoebus was behind in the first few days, and they really came back into the event, and it was so insane. I know Warwick got himself a Shalfa Zoroa in this event, and they really came back. They were ahead, dude. Me and my wife checked the scoreboard the other day. Phoebus was ahead like 156 to 123 last night. For reference, they were ahead a fair bit, if I recall, like recently. This is insane. This is just I'm so glad we caught it live to some extent. Obviously, I don't have the full like vision of like the shiny encounter itself. Like, everything happens so fast with stuff like this. But dude, congratulations to everybody in Team Mr. War. Think about it like this. Imagine shiny hunting for 7 days, a week straight. Like, how many people per team? Like 40 to 50 people per team. And imagine the whole thing coming down to the wire, coming down. Like, how does that happen? It's what's so crazy is like the fact that it's just so insane. The fact that it's a 1 point difference, the fact that it's that evenly matched is so insane. I talked about it recently. In old school RuneScape competitions, this did not happen. In old school RuneScape, it bothered me deeply. In old school RuneScape competitions, one team would pull a big lead and the other team would just quit and give up. And it's a bit different, to be fair, because it's like EHP, it's efficient hours played, versus like Shiny, which is a little bit more RNG. But man, this was a beautiful, beautiful story, a beautiful end to the 9th Team Mr. Shiny War. Holy fuck, dude. Congrats to everybody who gamed for so many hours. People put 100+ hours, I would bet you, into this week. Many people did. That's insane, dude. Congrats to everybody. Congrats to Team Corfish. I was rooting for you since day one, guys. Nice work. Much love to Team Phoebus. You guys fought so freaking hard. Holy crap, dude. Haven't gotten one shiny, man. Dude, that is the cruel beast. So I did you put in 121 hours. No hate to Team Phoebus. I really just want to love the team, Corfish, but no fucking disrespect. I'm gonna get out of the screenshots as I'm not actually in the war. No, I didn't mean to pray on your downfall. No, I'm sorry. I'm so glad. I literally did want to go live though, to like, that's so crazy. That's so crazy, man. That's so fucking insane. Let me get everything set up for the rest of the, like, I'm not set up for like the normal stream recap, dude. I'm literally not, like, that's so crazy, man. That's so crazy. Here, let me get it set up to this kind of visual. That is so wild. This week, Sag, dude. That is, it's like the, I don't know why. Much love to you, Shizu. I remember the last time me and my wife, the last 2 times I did Team Mr. Wars, I believe I went dry as well. There was a time where me and my wife Casey, we both did single encounters all week, and she managed to keep up with me doing like 14-16 hours a day. We both did 14-16 hours a day single encounters all week, and neither of us got anything. And that's, dude, it's, I don't know why it's so brutal to like single encounter hunt all war week and then just get nothing. But it is what it is. It's just the cruel beast that is Shiny War, dude. Thank you so much, Cody, for the link, dude. Come join Pat today for his second full-time job. Wait, what's my first full-time job? That's funny. That's awesome. Oh, prison. I see. I'm so stupid. I get it now. I gotcha. I'm just slow. Little slow this weekend. Which are like only singles. Dude, that is insane, Shizu. Good luck to you, man. The other side of the coin. Hey, Pat, after only 560 encounters, I got my first shiny. Hey, congratulations. Dude, that, wow. The two people in life. 170k singles dry, or 560 encounter shiny. Congratulations. My face isn't even on camera. Whoopsie. One sec. I guess we can just do our intro. I'm gonna hop. What was this alpha mantine called? I don't know, so I'm gonna hop into the fight really quick. I'm gonna hop into the fight really quick. All right. Holy crap, dude. I'm gonna have to upload that as its own. That's so insane. All right. But all right, fellas. Good morning. A true good morning. Let's go ahead and jump into the actual stream recap, what we have planned today. Good morning. My name's Patrouski. Welcome back to another PokeMMO stream recap, your daily source of tips, tricks, information, and communication. What's happening inside the PokeMMO community? What are people talking about? What's going on? What's the memes? Let's go ahead and jump into. We have a lot of memes to jump into. And first, we got to cover we just covered it in great detail, but I got to mention it one more time. The Team Mr. 9th Shiny War, the team that invented Shiny War, their 9th Shiny War coming coming to an end. GG's Team Corfish versus Team Phoebus. Congratulations, Team Corfish. Next up, catch events. We have today's catch event, PETALBURG Prison. This is happening today. So if you're watching the stream recap, it's a little too late. My apologies, but don't worry. I have catch events for you in one quick second, okay? This is on the 12th of October, Sunday at 3 p.m. ET. So it's in about 2 hours from right now. Petalburg Woods in Hoenn. You're going to be catching Talo, Shroomish, Slakoth, Trico, Wurmple, Zigzagoon, and Pooch. Some big minus things there. And then a shiny Talo. I'm really excited to hopefully have a chance for the shiny Talo, as well as some extra RP. I'm trying to get as much RP as possible on the Ironman account before event season. I would love to be like the first, literally the first Ironman to ever buy a limited time vanity would be amazing, but I have a lot more to RP to earn if that's the case. Next up, future upcoming catch events. Okay, what's hiding there? There is a Rotom catch event coming up. Also, perfect, you know, Halloween. I'm excited for the spooky catch events to be like in theme on the 15th of October, Wednesday at 15, which is 3 p.m. I believe, right? Yeah, math terrible. 3 p.m. ET, Old Chateau Sinnoh. 1 hour to catch as many Rotom and Ghastly. I strongly recommend bringing a Soak Smeargle to this, since they're both ghost types. You can't false wipe them. The Ghastly, we're gonna have to calculate, excuse me, using the PokeMMO Hub catch calculator. What's the best way to go about it? Rotom is only a 5% encounter here, and you have to lure, I believe. So you're going to be catching far more Ghastlies than Rotoms. So keep that in mind, whether you want to use Netball, or not Netball, Nest Ball, or Quick Ball, or whatever the best ball is going to be for this. We will have to do some research and look into that. Timid +5, Quiet +3, and there is a non-shiny gift Rotom. But Rotom is literally the most powerful PvP Pokemon in PokeMMO. When I say that, I mean like it's usable in every single tier. Like in OU, Rotom Wash is really good. In UU, usually Rotom Mow is really or pretty good. And then in base and in NU, base form Rotom is usually pretty good if it's allowed in the tiers when it gets banned out to like UU, but so it depends. I think right now base form Rotom might not. No, it isn't. Yeah, it's an NU, of course. It's so good. It has like a 53% win rate. Yeah, Rotom is literally good in every single PvP tier. Almost 54% win rate in NU. Where's the closest one in UU? Rotom Heat in UU with 11% usage. That's pretty darn good. 53 plus Rotom Mow, Rotom Wash in OU. One of my favorite mons. If you're new to PokeMMO, new to PvP, I think running a Rotom Wash just does so much on a team. I love recommending new players and all players Rotom Wash in OU. And I think even in doubles, isn't Rotom like, is Rotom play right now or no? Not, to be fair, not as much in doubles right now. Rotom Wash only 4.5% usage, but in basically in really bad win rate, to be fair. But in basically every PvP tier except for doubles, Rotom is usable in some form. So one of the best free 6x31 mons to win. You'll be able to use it all over the place. Next up, another catch event. Shiny Beyblade is the name of this one. It's a Ponyard catch event coming up on Sunday the 19th of October 2025, of course. 2 p.m. ET, Route 9 in Unova. Someone said Ghastly is a quick ball 100%. That's good to know. Ponyard's +5 over here. Duosion, Garbodor, Liepard, and Minccino all worth catching as well. Nature bonus is +5 for Adamant. And this is a shiny Ponyard catch event. This is like a pretty tough single encounter shunt that takes hundreds of hours. If you could shave off those hundreds of hours, win a free shiny Ponyard, this is like one of the best. I love when they do these like good single encounter shunt prizes. These are the best, literally the best catch events to win. So definitely check this one out. One of the better prizes you'll see probably throughout the whole year. Literally, like it's that good. And then next up, the Vanity Suggestion forum thread. I just wanted to cover one of these really quick. I thought this was cute, a pretty fun suggestion from Shell, so I wanted Michelle or whatever I want to call it out. The Phoenix hood, they wanted to like improve it because the old Phoenix hood does look a little goofy. It's kind of like a chicken rooster thing, and they suggest the idea of having it look more like a phoenix on the top of your head, kind of perching on the top of your head versus like your head being the phoenix head. It's goofy versus a little more artistic. And then they also had the idea of turn into flaming phoenix knight helmet. I do like the idea. We actually talked about this. I think Xanarchy suggested something similar recently for the pumpkin boss vanity. I love the idea of transforming vanities. I feel like, or evolving vanities for a better phrase in Pokemon, right? I think it really fits Pokemon super well. Like if you defeat the pumpkin X amount of times, it evolves and gets like stronger and stronger and stronger. I love the idea of, oh, if you like maybe you have this
Phoenix Hood. It's meant to represent Ho-Oh. Maybe after you beat Ho-Oh 100 times, it transforms into this. I like the idea of being able to upgrade your vanities via in-game work and like grinds and effort versus just paying for a cooler vanity, right? I think earning that like a kind of like a shiny hunt, like a grind, is really freaking cool. So I love the idea of evolving vanities kind of like this kind of mentioned. So there's that. Next up, really simple forum post, but a really solid one, a good one for logging. Always logging stuff like this is really important. Quacks, who's also a legendary member of the community who always kind of wants to promote posts where you do log stuff like this. He just says, hey man, post your driest streak. Post your driest streak using the new encounter counter. If you have a driest streak using the, the new in-game official encounter counter, we can actually confirm those, right? He wants to see how many people have the worst RNG. He's at 58,000 encounters dry. Here's an 111k one. I've seen someone recently someone was 250k. Thanks for the massive raid, Risley, and congrats on the completed shiny war. I don't remember which team were you, Risley? I was rooting for Corefish. I hope you're Corefish. If not, thank you for the raid, but thank you so much. So yeah, but I've seen someone who was 250k dry. He was a Corefish. Okay, thank heavens. Okay, Ralt 71k, Golbat. It's cool to see people's different journeys and people's different dry streaks. And if you have a drier streak than these guys or any dry streak, make sure to post it on here. It's good to have that. We underestimate how important, like, when things change down the line, mechanics change, we go back for like Pokemon history, the amount of forum posts that I go through for like videos for things like this is like huge. So having stuff like this logged is super important. It's super relevant for logging and documenting Pokemon's history. Next up, we have a suggestion from the Mega Bladers, who is kind of, from my understanding, like my Spanish equivalent in the Spanish-speaking Pokemon content creator scene. I don't know. He might have more subs. That's why I always say, whenever someone's like, oh, you're like the biggest Pokemon content creator, Patrouski, I always say, I'm the biggest English-speaking content creator. I don't know if Mega Bladers has more subs. I haven't checked his sub count in a while, to be fair. But we used to be, like, very close. Sometimes I'd be ahead of him. Often he'd be ahead of me. Like, it was really, like, back and forth. He seems really fucking talented, really amazing content creator, and he obviously cares about the game, and he leaves a really good suggestion here. This is so revive the other PvP formats and make PvP more interesting. It's actually, we're gonna get into it, but like, it's actually astounding how many problems he solved here. And this is what you want to do with a suggestion box, with like a suggestion on how to change the game, or like you want to solve multiple problems with one mechanic, and he does that here, in my opinion. What's the idea? A mechanic called... Oh my goodness, someone just gifted a bunch of subs, so it distracted me. I don't know why that happened, but silence for the 20 gifted. Thank you so much, dude. Jeez Louise. I will properly thank you here. Okay, there's a lot of audios. We're gonna pause that. We're gonna play. Thank you so much. I'm gonna properly thank you here in a quick sec. But we go to Mega Bladers. What's the idea? A mechanic called Tier of the Week, where players can obtain a valuable, essential, and untradeable item by ranking up, but only within a specific tier during that reward period. So like having extra, let's say Yu is the highlighted tier of the week, that giving extra rewards. That alone I really like the idea of. And then he brings up this. Imagine an untradeable shiny pearl, like a prismatic pearl. This would give players a chance to earn a prismatic pearl without having to sacrifice a shiny or just spend 300k to play PvP. What's really important about this, sorry, I'm distracted by the British music in the background. What's really important about this is that I have been talking about one of the things in Pokemon, in my opinion, that needs to be hot fixed. It is such a problem. It needs to be hot fixed, okay? Is the fact that PvP reward Pokemon do not come with hidden ability access. And that makes it so if you win a Dragonite, a Garchomp, things like that as a PvP reward Pokemon, they are literally useless until you put the hidden ability on them. The problem is the reward Pokemon are 2x31 and 25 plus. They're good. I think they're very good PvP Pokemon. However, it costs 300k to get a prismatic pearl, which is literally more Pokeyen than it would cost to just buy a hidden ability access Dragonite or Garchomp with better IVs off the GTL. So there's literally never a reason to buy a prismatic pearl. Usually, depends on the Pokemon. It's like an Excadrill. Those are really expensive. But like, there's almost never a reason to like buy a prismatic pearl and use it on a reward Pokemon, which is really sad because that you should be able to use. It's a reward. Imagine your reward being useless. That's a huge slap in the face for PvP players. It's something I've talked about a lot. Okay,
So this solves that by rewarding PvP players and also solve it's like two problems at once, which is fantastic. A new item to now next up, a new item to increase the IVs of reward Pokemon specifically. I'm largely against is it bottle caps? Bottle caps, any item that like just ups the IVs of a Pokemon in PokeMMO, it just destroys the market. I understand it's convenient for players, but it would destroy the market. It's really, really bad for the game, really bad for the health. However, for the untradeable Pokemon, or for like legendaries, we have like rainbow quills and stuff, that's totally fine in my opinion. The reason behind the design is understandable. This new item would only be usable to adjust the IVs of a ranked or even tournament reward Pokemon. I think that would work perfectly. For example, let's say during one reward period, this item is available by ranking in UU, then later it rotates to NU and so on. Allow this item to cycle through all different tiers, even randoms. And then he brings up the bait bucket, which is the chum bucket. This is the only one where like I love the idea of this, but I don't think it quite fits. That's the only thing. The chum bucket, I'd honestly like a better way to obtain this in-game item. I'm hoping I'm not the only one who finds it disrespectful that it can only be acquired via spending RP. I couldn't agree more. If you are when the chum bucket is so powerful, I think it's totally broken. It doubled the pace of fishing. I always said I wanted fishing to be buffed by like 10 to 20%, but instead they buffed by 100%, to the point where like if you are shiny hunting, if you're fishing shiny hunting, you should be using chum bucket, and if you aren't, you're trolling. If you aren't using chum bucket while fishing shiny hunting, it is more efficient to just go do a gym rerun. Like if you can't afford chum buckets, it is more efficient to go take a break from fishing and go make Pokeyen and then come back and buy the chum buckets and use them, and that will save you more time. Like you save more time by going to make the Pokeyen, and because they're so good. Chum buckets are so powerful that you can't not use them, and that's not the sign of a healthy thing in my opinion. When an RP item, a paid for item, is so powerful, you can't not use it. That's really bad. That is a really big red flag in terms of game development and pay to win, and like, yeah, bad game design in my opinion. So I do love the idea of chum buckets being available in another way. I don't know if they should be given via PvP. That's my only concern, is like, should we really give a shiny hunting item away to PvPers? Is that what they want? Like I don't really think so, but I could be wrong. I'm open to like more ideas on that. But we already, I don't know. Like most of the other items, I get it, like as a, but most of the items that are given away are used for like PvP, like I guess these are just sold, the nuggets or whatever, but like soft sands, miracle seeds, flame orbs, like the ice rock, damp rocks, ice rocks, like some of these it makes sense. What is this big, what is this big purple thing? Of course, the idea is that for once everyone represented one tier until the reward rotation period ends. For example, in October, these rewards will be present in UU for week 1, NU in week 2, doubles in week 3, OU in week 4, and so on. I love the idea of encouraging players to try different tiers and try tiers they wouldn't normally play out of their comfort zone. I know the suggestion is simple like, give me more and I'll play, but a suggestion to try to increase the form. I actually think, not to like glaze, I've never talked to Mega Bladers. I don't mean to glaze him, but like, I think he's underselling himself. This suggestion is not just give me more and I will play. The encouraging of different tiers, I agree, like is a little bit, but like you're also solving two other problems at least at the same time. You're solving the hidden ability problem with reward Pokemon, as well as you are solving the problem with endgame players not wanting the reward Pokemon because they just would rather buy a 5 times 31 or 6 times. If they could turn them in to 6 times 31s, like endgame players end up like releasing or throwing away or trashing a lot of the reward mons, which is really sad. That shouldn't be the case. Your reward should not be so bad that you throw it away. Like that's insane. That's like really bad design in my opinion. This is like literally one of the best suggestion posts I've seen in a long time on the PokeMMO forums, and it makes sense. It comes from a content creator who spends a lot of time thinking about this game, trying to make it better, and it really shows in my opinion. So much love to Major Bladers. This is a fantastic post. All right, that is the intro. If chat has any good questions, you'll see them coming up. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it today. Subscribe, come follow me on Twitch, all that jazz. Have a great day. Play Pokemon in the background, whatever grind you're working on. Good luck to you. Let's go ahead and jump into the actual gameplay. I'll see you guys for the catch event as well in a few hours, and good questions. Woo! Yep, bro. I am Silence. Thank you so much. Let me go back and like see what you said. Thanks for the answering the other day. And overall, thank you for the massive work, dude. Oh my goodness, of course. You put Pokemon for overall. Given the last 2 years of deposit, dude. You're so nice. You're too nice. I really fucking appreciate it, man. It's been a tough, not to complain. It's been a rough weekend. IRL has been a bit of rough weekend. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. God damn. Thank you. That's God. It's so nice to actually hear those things. Thank you so much, man. Let's do another stream. Yo, I appreciate it. Happy to have you. Thank you for the 2 months of subs. Tree Stain. I also love the name Tree Stain TV. Thanks for being here, dude. Thanks for being here. Whew. The Legendary Weekly Raid. I could even like, okay. The Ho-Oh refight, I guess the Ho-Oh refight's pretty quick. I'm down to add like chum buckets to some sort of another like NPC big fight type beat. Rare Sunday patch stream. Yes. That is true. Dude, wait, where is the rum one? That can't be how you say it. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the prime though, dude. I really hope the content has earned that from you. And then Tortu Ponchi, a classic viewer, thanks for the 10 months of subs, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody. You're so kind to me today. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully your PokeMMO grinds are going well. You lied to me. What did I probably did. What did I lie about? Probably true. Dude, hopefully everything's okay. Jeez Louise, Reyes. I didn't get down to 8K. Okay, I try to be like realistic as well. That's rough. I'm so sorry. Not really being a fan. Ragey. I don't think I've seen the final one. The one where the ship goes under the water. Spoiler, I guess. One sec. All right, our first secret meme, first order of business, is an alpha mantine catch on the Iron Man. Modest nature, 3x31, and it's male for a breeder. You cannot ask for a better alpha catch. We'll take it, boys. I'm gonna go do get my Jimmy run ready. We won't be hitting math. We will not be hitting 3 mil today. I was really excited to hopefully hit 3 mil today. We'll not quite be at 3 mil, but that's okay. We're gonna do our Jimmy run, hang out, yap for a bit, and then go get prepped for the catch event in an hour and a half. Yeah, that's so fucking real, Reyes. Hopefully, you know, your house or apartment is okay to some extent, and hopefully you're doing okay, man. Dude, good luck to you, Huryu. Going dry on a legendary hunt sucks. Yeah, I like the idea of that a lot, Fly Happy. Here, one sec. Yeah, I like the idea of that a lot from Fly Happy. Make the Red Gyarados boss battle div chum buckets. Is that fight re-battle? I don't even know. Is that fight re-fightable? I've never refought it after the storyline run. Maybe make it like rebalance it, make it re-fightable, and make chum buckets come from that. I think that's a great design, like similar to legendary lures, very similar to legendary lures, versus just another RP item, you know. Dude, much love to you, Reyes. Holy shit, dude. Good luck to you, dude. Is Giratina? Yeah, why not repurpose those fights, man? I'm down. Broke my heart. I'm sorry. I logged on, dude. I logged on. I said good luck to Team Corefish, and then they fucking won. Not that I can't take credit. That's literally them, like all shunting and oh my goodness, Death's final shiny. Oh my goodness. What time is the event? 3 p.m. Everybody Giratina? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't even say the times. I can't just say 3 p.m. You don't know what time. That's so dumb, Brian. My bad. An hour and a half. The catch events. It should be linked in the description as well, hopefully. Let me get prepped for my Jimmy run, boys. Crazy start to the stream already, which is nuts. Team Mr. Shiny War doing what it did. Alpha Mantine catch was nice. Crazy. We're gonna go XP train this bad boy. Dude, I'm happy. I'm just honored to hear it, dude. Where is the so that is okay. It's a Pirates. Oh, he even has a Pirates of the Caribbean like profile picture. What does it stand for? Oh, it's where is the rum gone? I can't read. YouTube comments turned off? Question mark? No. I responded to your comment, Brian. I don't know how I didn't notice it was where is the rum gone. Base, bro. Also, pirates were kind of spitting. Rum is like, the older I get, the more I'm like, rum's kind of the best liquor. It's like up there. I have a friend who loves rum, and he's kind of fucking gigabrain for it. Like, rum is pretty goated, man. It's like the sweetest, hardest liquor. Why is the rum always gone? Because me and your mom were having some. I'm sorry. It's good, man. It's legit good. It is. It's always an honor when someone's like not. I usually, hey, dude, no worries, Brian. I always assume when someone's watching my content that they're playing Pokemon on the side, because I think it's like 90% true. But that is it's even more of an honor if you're not playing Pokemon and you still watch. That's what the hell. That's like even more of it. That's even more of an honor. Like that's wow. Ooh. Yo, Pat, has there ever been an attempt to crash the PokeMMO servers? Like every player on a channel activating fireworks at the same time. Not to crash. Well, we did have, when was this? We did have one attempt one time to cause as much lag as possible. But I don't remember. Why were we doing that? I don't remember why. But it was, was it some event? Was it the end of an event season? It was something. End of Shiny War? I don't know. There was something where we got everybody together in Castelia City in Unova at the boat dock, and we just threw off as many fireworks. We got the FPS of the game down to like 4. For reference, my FPS is normally at like 500. Because when I'm streaming, it's a little bit lower. Like 3. Not that my computer is amazing, but it's not bad. FPS being like 350 to 400 normally, and we got it all the way down to like 4 FPS. And once we got down to like 16, it was so much harder to like get below that. It was super crazy, super interesting. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we were protesting something. That makes sense. And I'm excited. Honestly, I could see myself even doing like a peaceful protest prior to the event season, because there's no update. Because we were still, why is there? They said, hey man, update in probably September or August, right? Or it's still not here. So, hey, I'm down. Was that the incubator that makes sense. Why I would be so upset that I would try to, but that one worked. It's crazy. Wait. I got a comment. There's a lot of people have been talking out a protest. I think, to be fair, most of the people say boycotts don't work. Bro, we have had like multiple successful protests in PokeMMO. For those who have not been here over the past few years, there was a protest where we were protesting the incubator stuff, and we stopped it. We literally stopped the incubator update from coming to the game, as well as the there was another protest. Was it the Christmas event? Like there was another protest that was like a Christmas event. Was it last year? It might have been. And it was like December 26th or something like that. Yeah, there was one year an event was late and we protested, and I'm sure that they were going to drop it like later that night, but they dropped it during our protest. And I think it's because they listened. Like there's no way they planned to drop it during the protest. It was like a very off time. They usually drop updates around 8 p.m. ET pretty consistently, or midnight UTC. If you want to be, by the way, if you want to be like truly on time for the Halloween event, any of the holiday events, they usually, not always, so don't like be bummed out if it's not there, right? You have to just kind of roll with the punches during the events, but they usually drop them at around midnight UTC, which is usually 8 p.m. ET, my time, but it depends on daylight savings time, yada yada yada. So I definitely double check, like do like midnight UTC to my time zone, Google search. But we've had 2 very successful protests in the past where one stopped an update and one got an event to drop. So social power is strong. Do not discredit because you want to defeat the chance of, even if there's a chance, not that it doesn't need to always work, even if there's like a 10% chance, if I were to ask you, hey, there's a 10% chance of the thing you're fighting for to happen via an in-game protest, why would you not do it? Even if it's a 10% chance, like that's still pretty darn good in my opinion. So we might do a protest here coming up. We'll see. Peacefully and respectfully. Just want to get our voices heard. The torch and pitchfork. There you go. I gotta get those on the Ironman account. They should bring those back. Okay. The torch and pitchfork should definitely be in the gift shop right now. I will say that. Ooh. I was literally just saying the torch and the pitchfork should definitely be in the gift shop right now, but they're not. But look, this is new. I mean, it's a seasonal thing. So basically, okay. So the seasonal vanity's back, boys. The seasonal vanity's back. That means they are like touching the code. They're like doing things in the back end. I don't care for this vanity. You know, it's neat. I shouldn't. It's kind of neat, but it's a good sign. This is a green flag, is what I would say. It's back in the shop, boys. That's cool to see. It usually means they're working on stuff. I always see the okay, it's thick strawberry pod. I always see the I see this person all over the place in game. What's up, Tom? You're working your okay. Why, Cody? Why the fuck? Come on, dude. Hee hee. Okay, the hee hee kind of got me, I'll be honest. Hee hee. Did I watch any good movies recently? I'm trying to think. Oh, I did watch at least one good movie. I think the last movie we covered in a movie Patrouski take was One Battle After Another. So since then, I've watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies. I will say, well, some of them were just I hadn't rated, to be fair. Events at an hour and a half, Kleiner. It should be in the let me go double check though. It should be in the YouTube description. Yes. The catch event, whenever there's a catch event on stream, I always try to link it in the description. Like on YouTube, it should be in the description. And then on Twitch, it should be a pinned chat, but if not, I can pin one. I don't see a pinned message, but I could add one if we need one. Oh, I'm out of PP. Whoopsie. Call your mama. Tried pinning it. Twitch no worky. That makes sense. Watch time. Tom is like always here. He's kind of goated for that. We're trying to follow you. I need to figure out. No, don't apologize. Okay. Oh, I'm dumb. You were trying to the mon you just won. Wait. Oh, did you win the? Wait, you won the fucking. Oh, yo, dude, congratulations to Thick Strawberry. They were like, yo, I wanted to whisper you the event mon that I won. Did you win the was it the 10th? This was 2 days ago or whatever. Dude, congratulations. But you just got it today. That's awesome. This was the catch event Pokemon. Quirky event reward. Wait, look at this. Bro actually picked the 6x0 for the meme. Do you know how few people do this? So when you win a mon from a catch event, when you win a non-shiny from a catch event, it's 6 times selectable IVs. So most people, of course, just go 6x31, right? This little goofball went 6x0. You can go 6x0, but it's kind of like, why would you? It's literally just for like the meme trophy. But that's how Thick Strawberry rolls, man. Congrats on the catch event win, the victory, dude. That's so sick. Thank you. I could try to pin that as well in a set, Cody. Is there a reason to do that? Yeah, I respect it. It's fun though. It's fun, man. It's a flex. Oh, how sweet. He adopted the homeless Turtwig. Okay, come on. Let me see. Pin. Here, can I pin it? There we go. I think I pinned it. There we go. Thank you for getting you did the hard part, Cody. I have a crew for Pumpkin. I believe Krook was one of the options where you could use either. Yes. Like for easy mode, yeah, for sure you want adamant. For hard mode, I believe you could do either, but it depended a little bit. Dude, shiny Metatite is. I probably should go for one of those at some point, Shadow. I wasn't a huge Metatite. I don't really like the way that Metacham looks. I think that's my problem. But Metatite, the shiny is good, and it's a good raid mon, right? I know that I went Jolly, and I know that if you go adamant for pumpkin hard mode, I think the win percentage is slightly worse, but it's still winnable, like very winnable. But I could be wrong. Because Rumel was using adamant in his guide video, but then left a comment that was like, yo, maybe go Jolly, it's probably better. So Jolly is better. I believe, but I think adamant is like not. You still win a fair bit. It's up to the player. Do you want to fit, you know, what do you want to do? I don't like that people ditch shinies, Angie. Angie, if I can't have any, you can't either. Angie, true, true. Based points, valid points. Good arguments. I'm glad you brought that up. True, true, true. True, true, true. We can't sell the relic copper. Is that like a niche item from Unova? That sounds familiar. Is it like a storyline thing? I'm not that familiar, Captain. New to Pokemon, how does a catch event work? I have a video for you. 1 sec. Here is the catch event explained guide video. Ooh, I just saw. I need to finish. Did anybody else watch the new Summoning Salt video? I took a bit of a break from Summoning Salt as well, where like I was a little burnt out. He does amazing content. It's not like indicative of his quality, but I was a little burnt out on his, because it's very the same formula, you know, same music. I was a little burnt out for a little bit, but the Cuphead one, the new one, is really, really good, and I was really enjoying it last night. For Halloween event, it is like 98% ready, Aaron. I would like to hunt for Entei still. Entei, and then yeah, there's Danny. There you go. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I only watched the first like 30 minutes of it, so I still have like 45 minutes left. As I was watching before bed. His videos are great to watch before bed. Well, kind of. Sometimes they make me fall asleep. Sometimes they are so engaging that I can't sleep. So it depends. You want to play Cuphead? I wanted to play Cuphead forever. I will at some point, but I don't own it yet. One day I'll do Cuphead, but what the fuck happened? Bro, Team Corefish is what happened. What's up, Barrel? Bro, I'm so glad I turned on stream with like 5 minutes left in the event barrels, and just in case something happened in classic Team Mr. fashion, and it fucking did. So I'm glad I turned on stream. Like, was it on stream? No, don't apologize. What are you talking about? Also, your movie takes to fall asleep. Ah ha 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 ha. I mean, that's pretty fair. Well, okay. Why? No, that's not fair. I yell. I get so mad. Why would you? Why would you do that? Okay. To be fair, you think that Jolly Crook is pretty much needed for hard mode Pumpkin, because if the Pump Thief comes out, it's always a loss. Okay. Hey, fair. I appreciate the. I only did it like once last year. That's so fair. I appreciate the correction. If you think it is more important than I'm letting on. It's always a loss if the thief comes out. Yeah. Plus, like, it's expensive. It's expensive to do a run of the pumpkin. You have to like use like the special candies or whatever, right? So, I appreciate that. Movie take and I'm gone. You don't even get to the movie reviews. You just get to the Yeah. No. Absolutely. No. Of course, Michael. It's catch events. I always say catch events are really unintuitive. Like, some of the biggest two questions are. And you often need like visual. The guide that I linked you is meant to offer like visual examples, which is like it's just really helpful, really nice, like versus like just words. The two big questions people always ask are how do I sign up and how do I submit? And both of those are really hard things to explain via just words. That's why the visuals are better. The first, you don't sign up, you just show up. You just show up and you catch Pokemon, and then you have to submit properly. And submission's pretty easy, but it's still nice to that's a very simple guide, but the visual examples are nice. Dude, I think this is super fair, super normal. I've been starting to get bored playing this game. Honestly, just playing PvP right now is the only thing I still like, but I don't know if I should leave for Halloween. Dude, PokeMMO is a tough game for a lot of people to find long-term enjoyment out of. I love it, you know. I'm not, but even for me, it's tough sometimes. It depends on the month, you know. You really have to set your own goals and really care about those and be motivated and be self-motivated. It's kind of like, and it's not a knock on. I don't mean this as like a. I don't mean this as like a downside or a flaw. People are just different, right? I feel like people who will excel at PokeMMO are the same people who like could be self-employed or like could like kind of, you know, like homeschool. Like I couldn't be homeschooled. There's no fucking, because I would have never done any of my, I didn't even do my work when I was fucking at school, you know, like I did not have the discipline to be homeschooled, right? To like actually set goals and do all my stuff, yada yada yada. But to be like self-employed, like that sort of thing, like that, yeah. Okay, ha ha ha, Largo. But yeah, like there's just so much. You have to have goals and dedication. Shouldn't carry his end games. It can, but even just the goal of like building a bunch of poker. I don't know. There's so many ways. A lot of people think you need shunting. I think you could just do so many. There's so many things, man. Which ball to use? I don't know yet, Guild. I think I think I'm just going to be. I think all the mons are low enough level. I will run calculations once we get closer to the event. So like after this, if you want to stick around to see the strat for the catch event, I'll run calculations at the end of this Jimmy run. But right now I'm busy. But I bet you it's going to be like nest ball. I bet you it'll just be like nest ball. Everything for the most part. But we'll see. Really like Trico or the starters, you can't. I mean, that would make sense. But if you are someone here, if you are someone who's getting a little bit bored of PokeMMO, this is my favorite video I've ever made. There you go. No crash outs today, man. I don't want to crash out. No rage bait, please. You in Discord? I can't tonight. I meant to respond. I meant to respond to Rumel. I can't tonight. Okay, sorry, one sec. Okay. You get rare, nice me. I appreciate it. No bait. Thank you. Thank you. We gotta be on our, we gotta be on our good behavior. Well, especially, okay, we can start memeing like a week or two before the event season. Once event season kicks in, chat, you gotta hear me out, okay? Once event season kicks in, there's gonna be a lot of new players. Okay, you gotta be super nice about it. Okay, you gotta be super nice. I don't remember the call for the subs. Silence. I'm so I don't want you to. Oh man, I don't want to bait you or feel like you got baited. So silence, the way it normally works. Let me get my notepad document up, one sec. I usually only do like subs for the claw, towards claw stuff. If the claw symbol is active, I can show the notepad document, but I'm in the one sec. But I don't want you to feel baited if that's like partially why we were doing it. I didn't know if that was all right. But you're okay. I really appreciate. Yeah. I should try to make that more clear in future claw clips. I tried to make it really clear than the first one, but I feel like the other ones it wasn't that crazy. Yeah, this symbol on the bottom left has to be on usually for that to be I have to be like in like right now I don't have time today to do claw stuff. I have to like do my Jimmy run, and then the catch event starts at 3 p.m. like, and then I have to like go help take care of my father-in-law tonight. So like I don't have time today to do claw stuff, unfortunately. But I'm sorry. Yeah, some other time, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the subs regardless, obviously. I was how no, dude, unironically, Pat live on a Sunday. This is how we know the Ravens are already cooked this season, Sag. Yes, I normally would have not been. Yep, normally would not be live on a Sunday, bro. I have football to watch, okay? But the Ravens season, it's funny, like okay, didn't it come out today? I doubt anyone here has already watched like most of the Iron Man episode 20, but in Iron Man episode 20, bro, in episode 20, it was recorded during the Chiefs games, and I literally mentioned like, hey man, it's the Ravens versus the Chiefs today, like wish us luck. And then the next clip, I'm like, our season's fucking over, everybody got injured, like it's like it's so over, like we got obliterated, everybody's injured, like oh, it was so cooked, man. Also, I accidentally put a audio test in the what's it called, in the stream recap. There's a clip of me going me in the Iron Man episode that I accidentally I just accidentally put in there. That was super dumb, but it is what it is. I don't want to like re-edit it. It was like so dumb. I thought it was a cute little thing to just leave in there, like fuck it, whatever. It happens. It's honestly amazing I haven't done that so far. Like when I'm editing the Iron Man episodes, it's always like, it's so many clips, you know, like it's so many clips. Easter egg, yeah. I put a timestamp for it and I just said, ignore this. The timestamp. Ignore this clip, chat. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. The Ravens are up though. The Ravens are up 3-0 in the Rams game. I have a friend who's a big Rams fan as well, and I would love to like riff with him about this, but like it's not fun to riff. It's not, you can't have a rivalry with a friend when your team has 7 out of 11 of their defensive starters injured. Like it's just fucking cooked. Season's back on. Woo, no. Cat serving 30 years in prison, first year arson. True. Good point. What's up, by the way, Spidge? I was a full fan. I only knew where he was gonna go. He was doing it with my I only knew where he was going with it due to my Patrouski stream knowledge. Okay. Oh yeah, because you live in yeah. Oh shit. He was like, you're not a Ravens fan, are you? Like fucking rest in peace. Damn, yeah, real. Dude, that is an honor, Shazed, and that's like. It's kind of what they are. Like I don't talk about it that much, but like the Iron Man episodes are kind of like a guide, like a walkthrough of how to play an Iron Man account, how to learn, and yeah, exactly, yeah. That's so real. The bets I don't watch football. No, don't. Yeah, the Ravens got cooked this season. Our star quarterback is injured for. We started 1-3. Just due to some tough game. I don't need to get into it. We've talked about it a million times. The ladies gradually grow up. The like first like reruns. Yeah. The first reruns, right? I believe are usually around that level, if I recall. I did hear about that, dude. I didn't even talk about the dude. Ginger Matt. In Team Mister, wasn't he here a second ago? Dude, congratulations to him. Holy shit. Ginger Matt got his 5th shiny Eevee, dude. Holy shit. Steelers on top, baby. I think the Steelers doing well is such a testament. As much as it's the one team I dislike as a Raven. You know, as a Ravens, I only be the one team for Steelers. But like, a testament to fucking how talented Mike Tomlin is. That is the one, dude. I will give so much credit. Mike Tomlin is fucking so talented as a head coach. I think that is a huge. I think he's great, man. I think that you gotta respect that. You gotta respect Tomlin. Like even the fact that even they're like they were supposed to be bad this year, and the fact that even their like shitty seasons, quote unquote, like they're doing like fine because of like because of Tomlin's coaching, and I think it's great. Solutions, dude. That'll be the meme. That's so real. Ooh, congrats, Ray K. Hell yeah, dude. You'll have a shiny flip right about now. What's the Steelers record right now? I do beef with the Steelers, but at the same time, the problem is I'm getting too soft. I've been meeting some nice Steelers fans. My favorite neighbor in our apartment complex, who always says hi, always waves, is like super nice, is a fucking Steelers fan, and I'm like, what the hell? The only nice Steelers fan. But then also a guy that I rate on Twitch a lot, Jim Sauce. I think he's one of the most entertaining like
people, underrated streamers, most entertaining streamers like on Twitch, is a big Steelers fan. 3-1. Yeah, plus they're like up 6-0. They're about to be 4-1. Much as I beef with the Steelers, I respect them for this season a little. I'm getting too nice to them, dude. I'm losing my edge. Wait until we play, and then I'll get angry at them. There we go. Yeah, that's so fair. So if I want to tell someone fired, that's crazy. Yeah, that's okay, dude. Okay, I think fans more than ever. I think fans have risen one IQ to where, like, instead of just always blaming the players, sometimes they're starting to blame the coaches now. But they've not raised enough IQ to be like, okay, maybe it's just it is what it is. Like, football fans are the worst at understanding it is what it is. Like, a lot of Ravens people are calling for like John Harbaugh to be fired, and it's like, bro, like, what do you want him to do? Like, his star quarterback is injured. We had the toughest schedule at the start of the season. We played the Bills, the Chiefs, and what was the other, like, insanely tough teams back to back to back. We had like the hardest first schedule of any team. We have 7 injuries in our defensive, which is our defense is already like rough. 7 out of 11 players. People are calling for like John Harbaugh to be like fired. Like, bro, what do you want him to do? Like, you want him to like fucking? It's like all of his like, it's like his legs are broken and they want him to like run a marathon. It's like, what do you expect, bro? What is he supposed to do? He's like doing the best he's running like a fucking 30-minute mile on 2 broken legs, and they're still mad. Like, what do you want to do? Always close? Yeah, fair. The Browns are doing a bit better. I mean, they're not, the record's not great, but I feel like they're playing. Aren't the Browns playing better than expected? The Jaguars, where are my Jaguars fans at? The Jaguars are like fucking 4-1, bro. That's crazy. Also, dude, okay, maybe I'll start watching the Jags. I'm a diehard Ravens fan. I will always be a Ravens fan. I vehemently am against team hopping. I think team hopping is, sorry to the team hop fans out there. If you're like fan of a player, I get it. Like, some people I know are just like Tom Brady fans more than Patriots fans. I get that. I respect it. But like, I'll always be a Ravens fan, but fuck, dude, the Jaguars. I do like the Jaguars. I always liked Maurice Jones. I would say Maurice Jones-Drew, David Garrard, Byron Leftwich were like cool players, underrated. The Bengals, interesting. Ruined his career. That's interesting. I feel really bad for the Bengals right now. Oh, is Joe Flacco? Wait, when's the Bengals game? Sorry to talk so much football. The non-football heads out there. Dude, I want to see how Joe Flacco. I want to see how he holds. I love Joe Flacco. I want to see how he holds up with the Bengals O-line, bro, versus the Packers. Holy! Didn't the Packers just get like a huge defensive rusher through the draft this year or whatever? I really like Joe Burrow. It's really sad. Talk about like wasting a career. The Bengals just like, God. Joe Burrow's really, really good. If I were him, like, I feel like he should like request a trade. I don't know, or like they should, but the problem is like they're so close to like, they have the receivers, they have the quarterback, they literally just need. Do the Bengals have a running back at all? I have no idea. Probably not, but I don't know the name, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a huge, sports expert. But they don't have the O-line, right? That's like the comment. Like, they haven't had an O-line for like the last 5 years, and everybody's like, hey guys, hey Bengals, please get an offensive line. They're like, no, thank you. No, please. Eagles, Giants, Chiefs, Ravens, Jags fan. Okay, that's fucking insane. That's crazy. To be fair, okay, I will say, what if like football isn't your number one sport? I think that I empathize more with having like multiple teams you follow, or like being like a little bit of a team hopper. If football is not your number one sport, I get it. I technically call myself a White Sox fan, but like not really. I mostly was just a Jim Thome fan. I was a big fan of Jim Thome back in like 2008 when he was on the White Sox with Paul Konerko, Jermaine Dye, Joe Creedy, that crew. I loved the 08. I love the White Sox, or Jim Thome, and it was a cool squad. Michael Parsons, thank you. There you go. See, the real sports heads, most of my sports stuff I learned from you guys. I was gonna say, didn't they just get like a huge the Packers got like a huge defensive piece this year that's like doing really, really well. Oh, am I gonna get fucked? Oh, I'm gonna get fucked by this. No. Nor. Chinese Silcoon? Ooh. Wait, in PETALBURG? Okay, that's pretty crazy. Right before the catch event is pretty funny, dude. F1's been a... Dude, it's crazy F1 is like popping off so much. I don't know that much about it. Like I've seen Rush, the movie with what Chris Pine? No, what Chris is that? Chris Pine? No, I don't think so. No, what's the Chris I'm thinking of? Hemsworth. I've seen Rush, which is the F1 movie with Chris Hemsworth, and I did see the F1 movie. Is it called F1? What's the movie with yeah, the movie with Brad Pitt recently? I saw that in theaters. That movie was fine. That movie like could have been so much better, is what was so sad about it. Like the racing scenes in the F1 movie with Brad are like really fucking good. The racing scenes are like amazing. But then all the dialogue scenes outside, like off the track, are so bad. Like they're so comedically bad. It's getting very boring. Ooh, hot take. I'm just like neutral towards. I don't know shit about it. Got from down from the Cowboys. Gotcha. The Parsons. Gotcha. Thank you for the. What's it? I like learning from chat. The sports boys keep me updated. I'm a fake sports boy. Oh, they have a Dragonite. I'm stupid. I shouldn't have done this. Whoops. It's okay. I think this is mostly over anyway. Whoopsie. That's a hot... I don't know enough about... I don't know shit about F1 to like counter argue that. Fly Happy. Is Clarko here? Clarko would know. F1 is getting very boring. The same guy that starts in first place always fucking wins. I have no idea if there's truth to that. I have no idea. Interesting. Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna declaw here. I think I'm cooked, but thank you, Ushu. Thank you, man. If Clarko's here, he would fight about it, I'm sure, but I have no idea. I'm so cooked. He's probably busy racing, right? He's driving right now. I wonder if I ever win this. Is it ever worth to revive something here? I think this fight's over. Yeah, I'm cooked. Thank you, Wild Spa. There you go. Look at the chatters keeping up with the other. You guys are fucking kind. You guys are like invested in each other's journey. That's the point, man. Even like, you know, that's beautiful. Yeah, this fight's cooked. That's okay. The Kindra. I haven't lost against this Kindra in a while. It probably happens like 1 out of 10 Jimmy runs. And I still skipped it sometimes because of that, but like that wasted a lot of time actually. That wasted a lot of time. Oof. I'd normally be like heading back to a different region at 20 minutes. That's pretty brutal, but that's okay. It is what it is. A bad Jimmy run is still good progress. I'm not worried about it. I do so many Jimmy runs on the account. Mistakes are gonna happen. I think a lot of Pokemon players try too hard to like X out every single mistake, like reach pure perfection gameplay, and like you're just never gonna do that. Like I think it's fine to allow for mistakes. I think it's better actually, in my opinion. This Kindra survives. It happens very infrequently for me. I get you. I get it. Editing is the worst part of my job. I hate editing for sure. And to be fair, like I record and I do things in a way to like, and I don't. You may have noticed my videos are like not highly edited, like at all. It's mostly just like clips. Like I'm not good at editing. I try to record in a way that makes me have to edit as little as possible. I did do a big project on my side channel, Retro Pat, that just released covering the old PS2 game Call of Duty Finest Hour, and that had a lot of that was like 30 to 50 hours of editing.
Also, like, you can't do, unless I hired someone, like any YouTube channel where someone is uploading a highly edited video like every day, it's because they're spending 8 hours to record it or 10 hours or whatever, and then they're sending it to someone. Like, it's just, which is what you should do. It's base, you know, if you could afford to pay someone else, hell yeah. But like editing is just so much time, and yeah, like so much time. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a 47-minute video, and like it's not even, this is a 47-minute video, and it's not even that highly edited. It's mostly just like, there's some editing at the beginning, but then it's mostly just like lining up the clips, lining up like music. Like, it's crazy like how much just everything, every little bit, it just takes so much time. This probably took 30 to 50 hours of editing. Like, it's so much. Yeah, kind of base. It just depends. Yeah, depends on the day, meat man, for sure. So, some days I skip Misty, sometimes I don't. I probably should skip it, but you know, it depends. 22, that's insane. If you have a, yes, that's the, yup. So what I do, and I could recommend you do the same, tree stain, and like it does come from practice and like intuition. I record clips while I stream, and then I record clips while I stream, because I know, so like if you like are gonna do your trainer fight, you start recording, and then you have to like, you basically have to like learn the muscle memory and learn the, you just have to practice and learn when do I start a clip, when do I stop it, like etc etc. So I have hotkeys bound. I press Alt and 1 when I want to start a clip, and then Alt and 2 to end it, and I just like, I record clips while I stream basically, and that cuts down on, so I literally physically would not have the time to do stream recaps if I didn't do it like this. Like it wouldn't be possible. I wouldn't have the time, or it would take like 14 hours. Like it'd be so much. It'd be, I don't know. Yeah, yes. His IGN, no, his IGN was like Alt F4. His IGN was like XDX rich XX or something. He had a funny IGN. Yeah, if you, I recommend trying, excuse me, sorry, belching a lot today, I'm so sorry, excuse me. It's all personal preference and like what works best for you, tree stain, and like learning. There's a lot of things like I just had to learn, not to glaze myself too much, but like it's more of like just trying to let you guys know like how I'm the unk of the PokeMMO community, okay? And when I say that, I mean like I had to basically like figure out how to do everything for the first time. Like I had to like figure out how to record, how to do certain things, titles, thumbnails. I had to like invent like every formula. I had to like really do the backbone of like, how do you create content for PokeMMO? And I had to like do all of this stuff that a lot of people like nowadays use the same, which you should. I'm not like, you should use the same formula. You should take from my experience and not have to you know, relearn it, right? So I had to do a lot of groundwork, a lot of like testing, and a lot of what's the other, like research and development. Like I had to do a lot of R&D for PokeMMO content, and it's easy to not see that and then see the work that I do and think it's like really easy or really whatever. There's a lot of research that's gone into it, and then but when I say that, I also mean that like I always say like I'll be outpaced at some point. Like I always say like I am the unk of the community. I did a lot of the, I'm like the foundation, but at some point someone's gonna build a house on top of my foundation. Whether it's Epoch, whether it's Team Rocket, whatever next content creator surpasses me. I always say one day, within the next few years, probably, English-speaking PokeMMO content creator will surpass me. I think personally. That's just, it is what it is. You know, if they're making better content, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep trying to keep up and keep trying to do what I do, and you know, hopefully do the best I can. But I don't make a kind of content that's for everybody. My content is very like old school, very like low edited. I keep it like, I try to keep it like entertaining, but then I try to like innovate like with the claw. You know, I try to like, I really try hard, but like I really do. There's a clip of people always know in chat when I say it. There's a speedrunner clip where like this guy literally just broke the world record for the game he's playing, and then after breaking the world record, he doesn't celebrate. He just says like, yo, it's been an honor to like be a stepping stool. Someone will break this record very soon. But it's like, it's been an honor to like help the community. Like it's a really amazing clip basically where he's like, it's really cool to be part of the game and part of the community in this moment, and I'm excited for those to surpass me. That will, you know, I'm just a stepping stone for the future of the community, which is really fucking beautiful. It's so based, and I try to keep that philosophy in mind, like in PokeMMO. Like, yeah, didn't catch on, Sag. So I'm glad. I tried to. There was a little wave of certain Pokemon content creators using like sexy Pokemon thumbnails, and I shamed it a little bit on stream where I was like, guys, we gotta stop doing this. Like, it makes the Pokemon community look unserious. Yes, it gets us more views in the short term. It's not. It makes us look like a joke. It's not good. Don't do it. And I think a lot of people stopped. And then you know, it depends. You're kind of personal. Yeah, it's just personal preference. Like, if someone was like, yo, dude, check out Patrouski for like his PokeMMO guides, and someone responded like, you know, appreciate this, like, I'm not really a huge fan of Patrouski's content. Like, it's just too slow for me, man. It's too, like, that's a based critique. Like, if your problem with me is my content is too slow, low editing, like yada yada yada, it's too boring. If someone said my content was boring to them, I'd be like, I fucking get it. Like, that's no, like, not a disrespectful critique of me at all. It does bother me when people, you know, I had a comment the other day that was like, Patrouski's content is so repetitive recently. He's really fallen off. And that's okay, dude. Like, what are you talking? Like, come on, man. Statistically, it's not true. Like, you're just, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you're projecting your feelings into reality, you know? Oh, was it loud? I was laugh. That's fucking crazy. I'm sorry he felt that way. I mean, it's true. So, if you feel like you wasted your life after beating it's really boring, but life is all perception. If you feel like you wasted your life after beating a speed run, then unfortunately you probably did. Well, at least if you feel that way, right? But if you feel like it was a cool challenge to overcome, then bam, you didn't. Like, it's really like, I would even argue like he didn't waste his life, because I think it's amazing that he like probably did it for the community, and like how it's so cool like to push other people forward, how he's affected so many people positively. But it's easy to get lost in those mental trenches when you're doing something as competitive and as grindy as a speedrun, you know? Gooners have plenty of content. Yeah, we don't need any more. Yeah, that's the Gooners are eating good in the current world. Gooners and gamblers don't need any more. No disrespect. Like, it's, you know, they have enough content to consume. Just losing money, dude. Hell yes. Hey Pat, investing. Dude, this is so base, and I'm always happy to hear this. Hey Pat, investing in Pokemon has reduced my temptation to spend aimlessly more than necessarily making any big brain money. Yeah, I think that. So what you're saying is like, obviously any profits from investing is nice, but just putting your money somewhere stops you from wasting it. I think that's what you're saying, if I understand correctly, and that is so base. I had a friend, like, it sounds silly, but I had a friend in Pokemon. It's true. Some people just have financial problems or whatever. You know, I totally get it. I had a friend who had a problem in Pokemon of like every time they'd make Pokeyen, they'd always spend it. They would do their Jimmy run and they could never save up yen. And I told them, like, if you put it directly into investments, you're way less likely to like go sell those immediately to get them, you know, to go buy like some comp you don't need right now or whatever, or some, you know, 6x0 or whatever, right? Instead, you could buy the investment and lock up that money. There are some people who will like even sell the investment. They like literally can't control themselves. So if you're that person, you could also, I would say, put it on an alt account. There's only so much you can do. Like, if I'm like, oh yeah, if you're gonna go to your alt account, liquidate that, and then also like, I can't hold your hand. You have to have some willpower, some responsibility. But like, if you're the person who needs to, I think putting a physical, if you know you have a problem, there's nothing wrong with adding a physical barrier to help you in the meantime until you do build that willpower, or until you do like build the ability to control that. Like, putting a physical barrier is just a smart decision if you have that problem, you know, in the short term, right? So like, if you have a problem with not being able to save your Pokeyen in PokeMMO, trading it to an alt account to just keep there, putting it into investments immediately can be a really, really good way to like put that physical barrier and help you build that long-term wealth. Absolutely. I also wish you could deposit Pokeyen like in the PC and like items. Like that would actually be sick for certain things where that matters. Yeah, I get it. And it's so fun. It's so fun and satisfying to breed Raidmons. I super get it, dude. 500 fun in the GTL. Why is the game so goated? PokeMMO is a really beautiful game. You know, we always, as a community, I feel like we always focus on the problems to solve, but there's so many amazing things. Dude, yes. Spend your money in a way that it's an you'll forget about it. Yes. That, like, it sounds dumb, Bless, but like that, what you're saying, I agree with so much. It's so true. Like, dude, sometimes I'll trade money, or you know, my 2012 and 2013 Pokemon collection is on an alt account, and I forget about it sometimes, and then I'm like, oh shit, I have all this money in, like, you know, 2012s. Like, hell yeah, like that's always fun, you know. Woo. Customer videos. Yep. Yes. Yeah. It'd just be nice for a quality of life. There's a lot of things. Not to my knowledge, Ashi, but I don't know. Also, for my strategy, I normally have like 15 of no item Pokemon dry streak. Like, that's pretty. I would say that's pretty. It's not enough of a sample size, Nox, to like really. I'd say that's pretty normal. Auto investment, yeah, yeah, like kind of like in real life you can do like acorns or whatever. Not to like, I like, for some people that's the best fucking method. Like that really helps them lock in, you know. I respect it. There's a 20. Ooh. North Pole Pokemon are pretty cool. Let's see if I can find it. Ooh, 4 mil. Tom said, I don't know how rare it is, but there's a North Pole 2015 Jinx on the GTL. I don't know if this is worth the. I have no idea. North Pole Pokemon are really interesting because I nostalgically remember this location. Like, I remember playing this event. For those who don't know, in the early 2010s, 2015s, right? I guess mid 2010s, right? The Christmas event in Pokemon was held at a location called the North Pole. So there are Pokemon with the like met at you know, location north. There's people who hatch. The really crazy thing is when people hatch shinies there. Any like shinies caught at the north, that's like the really rare PokeMMO history stuff. Yeah, there's some really niche, cool PokeMMO history stuff that I always, it's hard to remember off the top of my head, but when I look, it's always cool to like look back at them, right? Have the direction. North Pole is a really cool holiday event location. And anybody who like found, you would do wild encounters there. Anybody who found like a shiny there, or hatched a shiny there, those are any North Pole shinies are usually worth like a lot of Pokeyen. That stuff is very cool. And I think like that's a really sought after collector piece. Dude, I was just chilling 10 years ago. Which gym do you think what gym do you think Walls would taste the best to eat a piece of? Good question. What's up, waifu, by the way? I would say maybe the it's not really the walls, but the floor. Volcano lava always looks tasty to me. There's the gym in Johto, is it Blackthorn, that has the like lava floor? I want to eat some of that. Give me a little bite of lava. And it's in game, so I'd be fine. Hasn't it, dude? Yeah, what's up, man? Happy to see you. Hunting Zapdos. Good luck, dude. Happy to see you, waifu. What's up, man? Hopefully life is treating you well. I've seen you around recently in PokeMMO. I've seen you around. I think it must be. I'm just busy, dude. I'm busy as fuck, so I usually don't respond to DMs a whole lot. Only Pokeyen. I did see that video of Voiceless. Yeah, I try to watch. I don't watch as much as I wish I could or should, but I try to watch Epoch videos whenever possible. Suggestion anyway. Yeah, based. Lava looks tasty. It does, dude. Do you invest IRL? Yeah, not very well, but I mean, I have my safe, I have my Roth. Hopefully, okay. The other meme is like, hopefully every adult, at least over the age of 25, should be investing. Like, it's something that everybody should do. The problem is that whenever an adult learns about investing, it's all they talk about, and they become what is known as a finance bro. and it's really obnoxious. You want to, the problem is learning about the basics of finance and the basics of investing without becoming a finance bro. That's the ultimate truth of life. Everybody should invest. Everybody should have like a Roth IRA, a 401, whatever the fuck. I have a Roth. I have a Roth IRA, but it's not that I don't max it out every year. I probably should, but we'll work on that. We're still, we're still working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it. Epoch is really talented. Some of the videos I find it crazy. Yeah, Epoch is doing some really cool shit. The only problem, like, Epoch is doing amazing stuff. It just, he has to just. It's really hard. Like, his videos are so high quality. It's really insane and difficult how long you have to consistently upload YouTube videos to like grow. Like, my only, cause I hope Epoch keeps it up. I want him to like. Epoch, he's so underrated. Epoch should minimum have like 20,000 subs right now, like at least, if not like 50. It's hard to, the hardest thing about being, not that he's like new to content creation, he's just like newer-ish, but he's still like been here for like a few years, right? The hardest part of like content creation is finishing a big project and finishing and then being like, okay, time to start the next one. Like, it's just so much. It's just so demanding. Remember all? He's incredibly knowledgeable. He's an expert when it comes. When people ask me like how to do flipping, I always say like go check out Epoch. Like, it's amazing. Quality over quantity, absolutely, which you can do to some extent, but you also, it's just the hard thing with YouTube. Like, you kind of need both to some extent. It's I would even say it's harder to succeed as a quality YouTuber than a quantity one. As a quantity YouTuber, hey, like, I'm not trying to glaze myself. Like, I think it is more difficult to be a quality YouTuber than a quantity one. I think it's really hard. Like, Summoning Salt is one of the best examples. Summoning Salt is a hard quality YouTuber. Over, like, he uploads a video like every 3 months, something like that, and it's always like a banger. Actually, I'm gonna flip. You don't. So there's a lot of new players confuse sniping and flipping. You don't need reaction time to flip. You need reaction time to snipe. You don't need it to flip. You can absolutely flip without sniping. I think a lot of people assume that all flipping is sniping, but it's not true at all. You can, like, most of my flips are on static sales that have been there. You want to look for things that are there for like the last 24 hours. Usually that's like profit margin, but yeah, don't think that you have to. I don't want people to like, oh, I can't flip because I don't have the react, or my internet's bad, or blah blah blah. You may not be able to snipe. That's fair and like true, and like, I don't want you to. I don't want to like be like, oh yeah, you can do anything. I mean, you can, but like, that's tough. That's tough. I get that. If you're not an official Iron Man with the Iron Man team disbanded, what would be the new team? Ooh, that's a good question. I'd have to play it by ear to some extent. What I would probably do is I'd probably give. This is a really tough question, like a really tough question. Hey Pat, if they end up making an official Iron Man game mode, will the Iron Man team be disbanded, or will we be grandfathered into what would be the new team? The problem is there's almost a 0% chance that anybody who's an Iron Man account right now will be able to be transferred into like the new Iron Man. I'm assuming that we'll have to make a new account, which sucks. That's really tough. That's a really, really tough situation. What would I'm sure that if an official Iron Man game mode drops, some Iron Men are gonna, like, I'm gonna go start the new game mode and like join that, whatever, right? The official game mode. But some people are probably going to want to continue their unofficial Iron Man and like continue the journey that they've worked so hard to do, which makes total sense. There's no right or wrong option. What I would probably do, this is like totally subject to change, and so we have to play it by ear and see how they even implement the, yada yada yada. But TLDR, what I would probably do is I would probably transfer ownership of the Iron Man team to whoever, like a big player who wanted to stay an unofficial one, and then people who want to stay in the unofficial Iron Man team can do that, continue their journey. Like, I would basically I'd pass off ownership of the team, and then I would create a new team for official Iron Man. That's probably what we would do. It's a really tough situation, but that would probably be the play. What are we catching? Most mods in PETALBURG. There should be the link first thing in the description. Narbros will link you to the event.
That's yeah. I appreciate that you. That's definitely. It's. I try to do a little bit of both. Trees. Like I appreciate that. My guides are a little bit higher quality. Like usually scripted. Like certain things scripted. You know. Certain videos I do. I don't do as many high quality videos these days. So sometimes people see it as, oh, I only do, you know, quantity or whatever. It just depends. Take a lot more risk. Yes. Should content I encourage you to do? Yes. It's really tough to like put out, like spend 3 months. Imagine spending 3 months making a video and then it comes out and it does like 20% of your normal views. Like that shit is, oh, it's so brutal. Yeah, I would assume Epoch has like Epoch Tom. I assume he has a job, but I could be wrong. I assume most. Yeah. There's not that many full-time PokeMMO content creators. I think it's me, Mega Bladers. Well, I assume Mega Bladers is. I don't even. I feel like he has to be. I don't even know if there's anybody else. I think it might just be me. Mega. I don't know if there's anybody. I don't know if there's anybody else. I'm 100% of finance, bro, but I think your views on our base. Somebody needs to be overwhelmed by me pouring my heart out. It's like your viewers. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. So many have like I've had somebody watch 100 hours to figure out if you enjoy. Once again, I think everybody, that's based. I think everybody should know basic finance, but there are people who, like, there's nothing. What sucks is, I always say this. Let me qualify. It sucks. Like, finance is actually a really interesting, extremely interesting, field. I don't want to say hobby. It's more than that almost, right? Like it's a really interesting field with a lot of depth. The problem is, and people should be passionate. People just get annoying about it. That like the same way people get annoying about, I've been really into movies. The same way people get annoying about movies, right? Like, or like wine or like whiskey. There are just, for some reason, there are certain hobbies that they're amazing hobbies. Wine, whiskey, like movies, like these are amazing hobbies. There's nothing wrong with them, but for some reason they attract a certain like pretentious, pseudo-intelligent, like, you know, Andy type beat. I don't know, like it's just, and it's just, we're all human. I've done this. I for sure have done this with certain things, and I'm like actively fighting again as I'm like watching movies. I'm like don't act like foreign films are just better because I'm about shadow boxing, like dodging the pretentious. Don't say cinematography too much. Like you have to, like when you get into a new hobby, you have to like literally like willpower. Like let me not become pretentious. Let me not do the like basic trends. History repeats itself, and humans are very similar in a lot of ways. And I don't want to be the stereotypical, like, I hate the word cinephile, even though it's not like a bad word, you know, it just means people are into movies. I hate the word cinephiles. Because people who often refer to themselves as cinephiles, not always. There's some people in my community who refer to themselves, who are like fucking cool, you know, it just depends. It depends. Have a group like this? For sure. But I think certain hobbies, people tie to their intelligence. It's like chess. If someone's really, sometimes people who are really good at chess, like 2000 plus, are just like, yeah, I'm good at chess. I'm good at a game. I don't find myself like, I'm not incredibly intelligent otherwise. I'm just really good at chess, right? And like maybe problem solving or like certain like spatial stuff, right? But then it's the people who are like 1400 or like 1500 at chess, you know, chess elo, who are like, I'm fucking 140 IQ, I'm Mensa, I'm, you know, shut up peasant. Like if I beat you in chess, it means I'm smarter than you. Like, but like, you know, it's like the, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go Sinnoh. Whoopsie. Berry farming, yes and no. I've kind of taken a break from it, Matismo, but yes and no. I don't really want tips on it right now, unless it's like something like really crazy that I haven't, you know, seen or done, but yeah, that's amazing, Tree Stain. Hell yeah. That is so, this is also the ultimate dichotomy of being a content creator. My first Minecraft video had like 11,000 views. And then everything after that video, I worked harder on, put more time into, and they got like 1/10 of the viewership. That is like a very like YouTube thing. It's just, it's really hard to pinpoint what people truly want to watch, like it's really hard to be consistent and like truly understand. So yeah, sometimes like there are times where it's the most painful thing when I've spent I'll spend 5 minutes when Pokemon gets an update. Selfishly, I'm like, oh, this is actually sick because I can. Pokemon update videos are probably the lowest effort per like highest view content I can possibly do. Oh, I spend 5 to 30 minutes just reading through the update log, and to be fair, given my like 10+ years of experience, like I do have some experience like way in. But like even if I just read the update log, like it's like that will get like 10,000 views, and it takes like a few minutes. Like it's versus like there are guides where I've spent 20 hours, whatever, edit whatever, and then they just get like I've had videos where I've spent 20 to 50 hours, they'll get like 1,000, 2,000 views. Like it's one of the weirdest things with YouTube is like, and that's just, it is what it is. The algo is usually correct and like does what it wants to do, and you got to just adapt. It's tough. It's really tough. Yeah, if you want, yeah. So the problem is, Matismo, I could be wrong. The problem is it's hard with Iron Man. I know how to self-sufficient Lepa farm. If I'm missing something, let me know. It's just been really hard on the Iron Man specifically because it's hard to have enough seeds to start. I understand berry farming very well. Not very well, but pretty well. On a main account, I could do it easy peasy. It's just the hard part is getting the initial seeds on the Iron Man. I'm not struggling with the concept of berry farming. I'm struggling with the finding what's the most efficient strat for an Iron Man, as well as getting the initial jumpstart capital of seeds. Yeah, chess is a perfect example. Yeah. Confirms from the past. I mean, that is true. That one, I mean, that's fair, Rumel. How about the Mariners? Oh, also, Rumel, you're here. Rumel, I cannot watch tonight. I know you talked about the watching the Mariners tonight on Discord. I cannot do it tonight. Me and the wife are watching her father, my father-in-law. And 3. You can farm shards. So when we tried this, the problem is the shards you get per hour. We got like 1 shard an hour. You can get red shards and do shards and turn those. We already tested this and tried this. And that might be like one of the best strats. What's fucked up is like, unironically, getting 1 red shard. It's 1 Lepa an hour. That can't be good. No, it's just so brutal. Not long term. Yeah, I might need to go payday pickup at like seed locations is what I'm... The hard part is getting the initial seeds. That's what I'm struggling with. Because I started berry farming. I had enough seeds for 1 bush. And then I planted 1 bush. So what happened was I planted 1 bush. And then the next day I harvested. And I got 3 seeds. Which is only enough to replant 1 more bush. So I fucking did all that work, and then I did it again, and then I got 5 seeds, which is only enough for 1 bush. So I fucking berry farmed 2 days and didn't do anything. I didn't do shit, bro. I was berry farming on an Iron Man is just really hard. People who have not, all respect, if you have not berry farmed on an Iron Man, I love you so much. Unless you have some like fucking 500 IQ, like a gigabrain strat that no one's considered, it's probably like you probably don't know. Like it's just really hard to get that upstart seed capital. Now I am starting to get a few more. I probably should I probably should get back to berry farming. I actually probably am at that stage where I probably could. Also, I probably could. I'm trying to think if I should do it now. Maybe I should. Ooh. The other problem is I need to like farm pecha berries. I need to farm pecha berries and then farm cherry berries. Let me get my berry guide up. So that I can eventually... And Rost. I need to, like, farm 3 other berries. And get enough seeds going with those. The problem is, I'm already struggling to get Pechas infinite. Like, I can't even get Pechas infinite. And the other scary thing is if I fuck up 1 time, if my berries die once
as an Iron Man, as I spend weeks trying to like get, you know, more infinite yada yada yada, right? I'm fucked. It's all, you have to start over from scratch. Like, it's so crazy. No, I haven't been worried about Leppas, Matismo. I've been trying, the whole point has been trying to, I'm just trying to get Petchas off the ground. And even that has been like a fucking nightmare. I knew that berry farming would be hard. I did not know how hard it would be until I tried doing it, is what I would say. And encourage people to like, yeah. If you aren't berry farming on an Iron, I almost never would say it like this, but if you aren't berry farming on an Iron Man, it's just like hard to understand like how crazy it is. Just don't let him die. Dude, I'm fucking inconsistent as hell. I'm like I am the least consistent person. Like to be fair, my content, I do well with that, but like that, you know, most areas of my life, I'm not that consistent. Oh, okay. I kind of want to go do it though. I kind of want to go do it. I have to check them at 10 p.m. if I do it now. Okay, I want to... Fuck it. We're locked in the fuck in, chat. We're going to go plant some berries. Let's fucking go. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm going to lock in, okay? We're locking the fuck in. I'm going to check them at 11 p.m. I'm going to set a timer on my phone, okay? We're fucking locking in, chat. Get the hell out of here. We're locking in. Okay. All right, chat. I'm getting hyped up to go berry farm, okay? I want to lock the fuck in, okay? I want to lock in. I want to get some berries planted, okay? We got to do it, okay? It's really important. I want to get some berries done before event season. It has been the hardest thing on the account so far. I haven't successfully been able to do it to overcome this berry nightmare. Let me get my where's my whale pail? What's it called? Whale. We're gonna worry about that later. Whatever. My seeds. Okay. I have 7 cherry berries that I need to harvest. That's what I'm going to do first things first. These 7 cherry berries, I can just turn all these into seeds. Yes, please. Boom. Spices, plant. Okay, beautiful. Now, I just want to use these to make more of the bushes. So we're going to plant, first things first, Pecha over here. I think Pecha is sweet. And what I've learned is very sweets just count as 2 seeds, which is super nice. So we're going to do this. We're going to plant as many Pechas as possible. We'll water afterwards. We're going to plant as many Pechas as possible. Boom. We can actually plant a fair bit now. Now that I spent some time like doing the shards and... So all Pechas over here. We are going to use these plain sweets as well. It sucks to have to use 3 of them like this, but I think it's still worth it. Okay. And that's what I can do in Pechas. We're going to water all these. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to try to plant cherries. And cherries should just be... spices. Let's do a very and plain. Okay. I have to go infinite. Obviously, I would love to just start growing Leppas, but that's not really how it works, unfortunately. I have to be able to self-sustain. Yeah, I only watered one of the plants. Look at that. I have to be able to self-sustain these first. I have to self-sustain Pechas, Rosts, and cherries before I can start doing Leppas. So next up is Rosts. I don't know what seeds you need for Rosts, so I'm gonna go double check. We can actually, you know what? Let's just see if we can actually physically check it. What's bitter? Very bitter and plain bitter. What's that give us? Rost. Okay, beautiful. That's what I expected. The main 3 berries. Okay, so we're gonna plant these. We're gonna like separate these by section. Beautiful. We're basically playing Stardew Valley, true and real. Plain bitter. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Rost. Okay. So, this is so much better than last time. Like, it's crazy. Like, we're already going... What does sour do? I don't know what these make. I'm just going to check. Aspire. I don't think we need these. I'm going to learn... What does dry do? I'm going to learn so... It's crazy, like... Oh, not that. Whoops. Having to, like, just test and, like, do all of this stuff. These give chestos. I think I do want to do these as well. Just to have more... Because I can go infinite on chestos. And I need chestos. Okay. That should be good. All the basic berries we need to... like, we want as many as possible, essentially. I'm going to water this. And then we use the basic fundamental berries the Chestos, the Rost, all that stuff. Eventually, we'll get more and more and more, and then we can once you start combining the seeds for more complicated berries like the Lepos, we'll get to that. But this is okay. This is a huge start. I have a timer set on my phone for 8 hours from now. There is a 16-hour grow. Okay, saved. Saved. So who gives a shit about the refresh? Bro, I think Heryu actually figured out the strat. Is Heryu still in chat? Bro, also I flooded one of my berries off camera. I thought I was still live and I flooded it and I was like, no, but no, apparently I was offline. Flooded off camera. Actually, that was a server. I didn't actually make that mistake, guys. That was a server issue. True and real. Based and true. Boom. Okay. Okay, this looks good, man. Fuck this little fuck. I did flood one. Whatever, man. Whew. Okay, I'm excited for this. I hope this goes well. I hope this goes well, man. I said you not to do it. I'm fucking stupid, okay? I was gonna say, dude, where's Heryu at? I think Heryu saved my stream. So Heryu recently was like, yo, if you go into Twitch settings, you can click a setting that makes it so whenever you disconnect, your stream will like try to stay up or whatever. It will like give you 30 seconds before it like disconnects you. And I actually think that has been like saving my crashes so much. What was this? Oh my goodness. No, not that. Oh, this is an Iron Man question about the... Shut up. God, you guys watch this guy? Fucking obnoxious. Never shuts up. Okay. We fished for red shards previously. Was that music? You like finally heard it? Did you crash? I crashed, but I'm back. Okay, we should be back. We should be back. You water everything? I did water everything. Yes, I believe. We'll double check because my eyes are terrible. No, that's not. My eyes are good. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. This is not true. I have 20/20 vision, baby. Okay, I think we're good. Watered everything. Catch events in 20 minutes. We could go prep for that, but it's a little early. We could go. What we have 20 minutes. What do we do with 20 minutes of time? I could go. Oh, I could go pee and check the mail. That sounds poggers. I see the PNG of the trainer when I was in the cloister. Yes, I need to check it out. Yes, Brewski, I have the. And you can even like, if you DM me and I don't respond, you have. If you're listening, you have full. If you ever DM me and I don't respond, you can say like bump. Because sometimes I'm famous for like, I read a thing. I read your DM and I'm like, wow, that's a really good DM. I'm gonna make sure I respond to that, and then I forget about it. That's a really good message. Let me think about it's such a good message. I want to think about my response, craft a good response, and then I never respond. I always forget. I'm terrible about that. I was using the better water, but it clashed with my encounter counter, and then I stopped berry farming. So, okay, I'd rather have the encounter counter versus the, yeah. Are the same thing? Yes. Yes, you think you responded. You like respond in your head. Yeah. I did not see bump it, BBN. Bump it, man. Bump it. What am I? The fucking old hair product for girls? Bump it. Call me a bump it, okay? I only know that reference because my wife. I would never get that reference if I was a single man. Anyways, let's go over to Hoenn. If I ever forget your DM, feel free to bump it. Okay, this highly leveled, beautiful. Catch the birds. I don't believe you do actually. It's great. I think you only need 8 gym badges to go for the legendary birds. Why have you responded? True. Actually true. I better ignore until someone dedicated time to read. Yes, I do that all the time. I do that like, oh, I do that so much, Brewski. Oh, I'm at Home Goods with my wife and someone DM'd me on Discord. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna sit down at my desk, respond to them later with a proper, you know, and then I just forget to ever do it. That's so real. That is so accurate. They deserve a better response. Therefore, I'm gonna forget to respond to them and never answer their questions. Okay, I'm gonna go get prep for this catch. Yeah, we can go prep for the catch event. Because we have, what's the ability? What's the synchronize? We could definitely go for this event. I think it's event time, boys. Because we need to run calculations on PokeMMO Hub. The nature bonus is adamant. I do have a good adamant synchronized. Do I have a choice star for my... Yep, I do. Beautiful, beautiful. Just in case, we'll put this up here. I think we're just nest balling, right? I don't have to run calcs, though. I feel like this is a nest ball event. I should, however, make more space. God, I do not have that much space. Ugh, I have like a grossly negligent amount of space for an event like this. Dude, I have got to fucking clear my boxes. This is getting crazy. Whew. I might have to release these soon. I've been thinking about that a fair bit. Grace 6. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, is it Canadian? I didn't know Canadians had a Thanksgiving. My favorite holiday. I'm just kidding. That's crazy. Canada. But I mean, I do love Thanksgiving. Yo, happy fucking Thanksgiving to Canadians. That's awesome. The date, the historical origin. The holidays generally lower key, less commercial nature in Canada. That's cute, man. Every single... Okay, people clown on things. Thanksgiving's kind of the best holiday. I'm a Christmas guy. I love the vibe. I just love the vibes of Christmas. But like, bro, Thanksgiving, literally just getting together to eat food and be thankful of things. Like when you're young, you're like, oh, I gotta go to family dinner and then try to pretend to say shit I'm thankful for, like my PSP. Who cares? Lame, cringe. But as an adult, you're like, I get to fucking eat a shit ton of... I have an excuse to eat a lot of food and be like positive, be optimistic in the world. You sign me up, dude. Like, I bet every adult wishes it could be Thanksgiving, like every day. Like, Thanksgiving is... I feel like the older you get, the more you're like, Thanksgiving's fucking amazing. What are we talking about? Pat Mousty. I might do some things on Patrouski. Americans need an excuse. Yeah, because we feel guilty. Americans, we eat too much food, but we feel bad about it. We still just do it, but we feel bad about it. Thanksgiving lets us feel less bad about it. So yeah, we do need an excuse base, bro. Holiday spirit thing. Dude, yes. I was not a fan of holidays as a kid. I did not like them. It made me like sad. I was like depressed during holidays. Now as an adult, I fucking love holidays. Holy shit, dude. It's a higher mid-tier type of holiday. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, I think it's fair. If someone told me Thanksgiving's their favorite holiday, I'd be like, that's based. Yes, thank you, Gray. Let me go, let me get ready for the catch event. Let me get prepped for the event. Let me grab... Where's my Smeargle? There we go. Okay. I'm going to head over to the catch event. How many nest balls do I have? I might need more. Yes, I do need more. Like, okay. Huge. What's up, Corko? How you doing, dude? Name whispers. Is it your Eevee? Dude, I was going to say... I heard... Nice. I love the item pick. Ginger Matt just got his 5th. It's so insane. Dude, shout out to Ginger Matt, who's on one of the craziest, like, shiny hunts, like, journeys of all time in PokeMMO. He just got his 5th shiny Eevee. This is his 5th one. He is going for a shiny... He's going for all shiny evolutions. And he has 5 out of 8 of them. Just an insane... Like, Eevee is a lot of people's end game. Like, if I ever get shiny Eevee, like, my Pokemon career is complete. Like, like, it's an amazing grind. It's like the dream shiny for so many people. Ginger Matt has 5 of them. 5 of them. So insane. It's such dedication. It's so impressive. It's so crazy, dude. Congrats to him. It's so sick, dude. It's so sick. I'm gonna go buy nest balls. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break here in a quick sec, then come back right in time for the event. Shiny Houndour. It's a great shiny, man. Hell yeah, dude.
Can we put actually floor 4? It's kind of funny to check them all. I could try. We're pushing time a little bit. My only concern. I need to go. Let's go buy like 100 and how many? We can do that. That's fine. Buy 10 more. We have the Pokeyen right now. Do I need any other Pokeballs? I'm pretty good on most things. Maybe more like dust balls. Timers I'm pretty good on. Repeats I don't really need more of. Maybe some quit balls at some point. I think I'm fine, like for the most part. Houndoom now, yeah. Hey, that's hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It's actually so crazy how Team Mr. Shiny Wars are always so competitive. Like it's so insane. It shows like how balanced the shiny rate is in PokeMMO and how hard people work, and like yeah, it's really crazy. Okay, we have 12 minutes until the catch event. I'm gonna go pee while I can. I'm gonna go take a stretch. Everybody should go take your stretch break now before the event begins. Okay. I'm gonna go do the same. I'm gonna head over to the event area, go pee, restroom break, check the mail, all that stuff. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on. All right, I see you, Brewski. Welcome over. Yeah, of course. Yeah, what's up? Have a good day, man, waifu. Much love to you, dude. My delusional thinking egg shinies are the mid game of end game. I think well, nowadays you might be right. Like a few years ago, I would disagree. I think a few years ago, egg shinies were end game of end game. But now that we have Shalfas, now that we have like rarer, like it's kind of crazy. But now we have Shalfas. Now that we have like secret shinies, like particle shinies, people go with super rare. Like it might be like it might be a little bit closer now. Okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes stretch break. 5 minutes stretch break. Take your break while you can. The event starts in 11 minutes. I'll be right back, boys.
All right, fellas. We are back just in time. This guy's name is T-Knuckle. What does that even... Huh? Okay. Let me get PokeMMO. We're on channel 8? That's kind of crazy. I'm going to run back and forth. First things first. Run back and forth. Try to get an encounter. Second thing second. I want to get a... Talo encounter is the best encounter. Talo. Ooh, should I pop lures here? I feel like the part of me wants to for like the shiny chance of Trico. But I feel like the double battles just aren't worth it. The double battles are just too bad. There's Shroomish. Oh, Shroomish is also +5. Okay, I could keep Shroomish encounter. Let's see. Is Shroomish nest ballable? Is the question. Shroomish, nest ball, no status. What? Why did it say null? Oh, okay. I fixed 100%. Okay. Okay. All right. Alrighty, fellas, this catch event begins in about 2 minutes. I want to go through some calculations really quick. We are using synchronize. The ideal situation is synchronize plus nest balls to get as many catches as quickly as possible and increase our chances of stats and numbers and yada yada yada. So this is PokeMMO Hub's catch calculator. If you don't know, definitely check it out. I run through these every time before a catch event, and it has greatly helped my catch event success. I mean, I think I've placed in what, 3 or 4 catch events so far on the Ironman accounts. I've placed in like 3 or I'm trying to think. Corsola, Cofagrigus, and then the Delibird one. I think I've placed in 3 catch events, maybe a 4th that I'm forgetting, but I don't remember. I've placed in at least 3 catch events over 5 months on the account, so this has been greatly helping my success. Let's go through. Let's check. Do one sec. So the Pokemon are Shroomish, Nest Ball, that does work. Next up, Talo, Nest Ball, that is 100% catch rate. Slack Off, 100% catch rate, it seems like. Trico might not be, but I'm not even luring, so it won't actually be a Pokemon that I catch. Yeah, it's 23% catch rate, but it's not an issue for me. So you definitely shouldn't pop lures for this. And then Wurmple, Zigzagoon, and I think these are definitely going to be 100%. Yeah. Should I double check Slack Off? I'm surprised that one's... Yes, and then Poochel. Okay, so that is... Okay, I can confirm everything except for Trico is 100% Nest Ball. Did the event actually begin? I think it might have just begun in global chat, but I missed it. Yeah, it's 3 p.m. I'm going to throw my first ball. It should have begun. Nest Ball. Nest Ball is... It's really expensive. It's not super good for main. On an Ironman account, it's like so worth it. Beautiful. So this should be a pretty fast, quick event. Like everything should just be a Nest Ball. Here's our first catch. Not terrible. A berry, honestly, I will take the free berry for the Ironman every day of the week. I'll see you guys with any big catches, hopefully. I love a Slack Off. Hell yeah, dude. Hopefully no F on stream. Hopefully no F. This is just gonna be... This event will be extremely streamlined. It'll just be get encounter, no F, thank fuck. Brewsty, didn't you redeem the flex, by the way? I owe you a flex, don't I? I owe you a flex, don't I? That's not a bad catch. So it's not catch event winning. This is a fantastic slacking breeder on the Ironman. That's what it is. Adamant nature, 20+ in every stat except for defense. Wow. This will be, I'm gonna label this in a quick sec. This will be turned into a breed. That's amazing, actually. This will be turned into a slacking. It's been theorized that slacking could be really interesting for raids in the future since it only needs to get off 1 attack anyway. Slacking's ability Truant actually doesn't hurt it that much. There's a great breeder as well, 31 attack Adamant. It doesn't actually hurt it as much as you would think in raids, which is pretty interesting. I'm gonna be nest balling this event for sure. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if someone's like a huge. I don't think that slack off. I shouldn't say. I think that slack off will never be anything towards the event. It's mostly just a really, really good catch for the account. Yeah, I'm nest ball strategy. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody in the event. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. If you want the highest chances of winning possible, synchronized plus nest ball is the strat. But it's also really expensive. I don't recommend it for main accounts. It's just so but it depends. Yes, that's the main downside. We talked about this anarchy. You get a lower damage cap, right? I think it's interesting. I think it could be cool. We'll see if something pops up to where it's relevant. Yeah. Yeah. We literally talked about this prior as anarchy. I love the idea. I'm just hoping there's some. I could see some super tanky thing coming out. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hopeful, but I like the idea of it. But if it's something super tanky, would you? I don't know. I love slacking. Okay, so let me hold on to that hope. Let me hold on to that hope of slacking being good. Move this over here so I can actually see the list of mons we're catching. Like Siltune is not on this list. Maybe I just let me just get a screenshot of the mons we're catching. Shroomish we're catching, yes please. There we go. That's actually like perfect. Not too big, not too small. Jolly Shroomish. Mushroom. I'm getting some like, they're not like good for the event, but these are good catches. Like good breeders, items, berries. I will take it, dude. Above average catches. In a lot of cases. That's true. Neutral sun boosted. Yeah, sun's just so fucking good. That is true. Hidden abilities you wish for? I've wanted Zangoose hidden ability for a long time, but now I feel like it's too late. Yeah, maybe they'll change the raids to some extent to make slacking viable. I love the idea of slacking being viable. I'm holding on to hope. Maybe there's a raid where you don't use its stab and it just does so much damage. But I don't know if it'll ever out damage like once again like sun. I don't know. I like the idea of it. I could see some raid to where it's really, really good. I could see a ghost type raid where slacking is really good, where you hit like Shadow Claw or some shit. And he's like immune. There's definitely there's possibilities for slacking to be good in my opinion. But I'm also a little bit hopium because I just love slacking. So there's a little bit of bias there. I don't want someone to. I wouldn't say go prepare a slacking raid Pokemon. Like I would not want you guys to go waste your time, waste your Pokeyen. I like the idea of having one because ooh, end a 2x31 catch 5 minutes in. What is happening? Okay, my luck today is really good. My luck today seems really good. I don't know if it'll carry out through the entire event. We're only 5 minutes in. I've caught like a wild comp slack off almost. The 2x31. I've caught 2 1x31s. We're 5 minutes in. I barely caught that many mons. This is gonna be okay. We have some sick potential here. It's all the caps. The problem is the cap is lower if you aren't doing super effective damage, Kala. So like if you are doing neutral damage, your damage cap is like 4% versus super effective. Pecha Berry, yes. That's actually maybe the best part of the event. Free Pecha Berries from the Pooches. Holy shit. You do not need to sign up for an event. Yes, if Dry Skin Jinx can be meta, I think, and like if Primeape can be meta, like I think the beautiful part of raids is that anything could. There's really specific things. It'd be cool to see Harvest execute. Wasn't Harvest Tropius meta at some point or like a consideration at some point? I'm just hopium at the idea of slacking being usable in a raid. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. That you can nest ball Shroomish, yes. The only thing you can't nest ball is Trico. I have to keep an eye out if one of my Zigzagoons or Pooches is like 30 total IV or whatever. I gotta keep an eye. That could be 4th. Head Smash, my favorite move in all of Pokemon. Bought 3 boxes of them. I think it's one of the better things to invest in was like the super cheap. I saw Epoch do that as well. The super cheap alpha jinxes. I hate Pokemon investments, but if you want to dedicate the space to it, I'll get alt account. I respect it. Dies in 1 hit though. F. Hopefully no F. I'm not seeing any frame drops, and I didn't record a clip anytime. I don't think an F on my end, but at least hopefully not. Never mind. Whew. Okay. I appreciate you being on top of it, Tom. Nothing wrong with like double checking, you know. But I'm Pooch Doofus. Okay, calling him a doofus is great. Super effective damage. The real thing is like what? It's like why would you do that? It's like just the extra challenge, but I respect it. Like that's not, you know. I don't know if it would do that well, but it's a cool idea. I mean, I love a check, you know. Yeah, no, so I appreciate it, Tom, for checking in. Honestly, okay. These types of catch events are probably my favorite events. The like super streamlined ones where it's literally just like encounter a Pokemon, throw a nest ball, 100% catch rate every time, hyper efficient. Like, no, dude, I've got so many one times. I'm so happy with this event already. We're like, if I catch nothing else from this point forward, this event was really good for me. Like, I've caught so many breeders already. It's been a very good event for me. I've had very above average, like very, very above average catches. Very good luck. You really got to appreciate, a lot of people will like, someone will catch like 30 1x31s in a catch event and then be like, I got nothing to submit today. Oh, I'm so unlucky. And it's like, well, bro, like, how many catch events do you really get a submit worthy Pokemon? Maybe like 1 in 30, 1 in 50. Like, it's really like, you know, most catch events are just chilling. That is amazing, Barrels. I have my reaction. Were you like in a Discord? I literally was like, oh, that's really fucking cool. That's really hype. Get a shiny during the event. Okay, I don't need to get spooned that much. I feel like I've had enough luck. Little Oranberry. There's even some good stats there. I've had enough luck on the iron. We hopefully should be good. Discord was hype. Dude, it's so insane. Yeah, and that's like, it sounds harsh, Rancy, but that's just like really normal. Like, it's like, you have to think of it as like, let's say there's 300. I don't know how many people there is per catch event, right? But let's say that we can guesstimate. Let's say it's 300 people per catch event, right? That means there's like a one, if you're all playing the super efficient strat, it means there's like a 1 in 300 chance of you winning first place, right? That means there's a maybe 1 in 100 chance of you like placing in an event, right? That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of events. Like, yeah, I would even say that, like, it sounds fucked up. I don't mean to like discredit your, you know, your grind, Usopp, because that's really intense, Usopp. But that's, I feels like even feels like lucky or like above average. Like, catch events are just hard. I think that's like, catch events are just hard. They're just really competitive, you know? Dude, I was trying, dude. Rumel, I was rooting for Team Corefish, and I was saying, like, early on in the event, I was like, the only reason I almost want to root for, not the only reason, but I almost wanted to root for Team Phoebus because I love an underdog. And then at the very end, Team Corefish, the team I was rooting for, was the underdog. It was the perfect storm. I was like, bro, yes, let's go, like, Team Corefish. Like, oh, it was so fucking sick. It was so sick. Matter of luck. Yeah, catch events are just like more than shiny hunting, catch events are luck. Because like with shiny hunting, you have like, you can be a good shunter like by like consistently performing well long term, right? But with catch events, you don't really have that long term capability as much unless you like do a bunch of events. But within an event, you only have 1 hour. You know, you only have 1 hour. For the 27 months, Jumils is crazy. What's up? 27 months is insane, dude. Thank you so much for 27 months of support, bro. Am I winning the catch event? I've had really good luck so far. My wife's here, chat. I've had really good luck so far on the catches. Nothing like event submit worthy, but like 2x31 already. Like almost wild competitive slack off. I've got really good catches. A lot of 1x31s. This is I'm very like, if I got nothing for the rest of the event, I'd be pretty happy with this. Like this haul, the catch event haul. The breeders and the mons are super good. Nice. Event I've been available for. Yeah, dude. So the place in one. And it's really, I've gotten pretty lucky. I've gotten really lucky on the Iron Man, dude. The fact that I won that Corsola one so early on and got the reamplifier that was one of the craziest moments. Maybe the craziest moment on the Iron Man still to this moment. It'd be cool to do a vote. It'd be cool to like vote. Like, what do you guys think is the coolest moment on the Iron Man account so far? The shiny Ditto, the shiny Beedrill, you know, was it the Corsola catch event? Was it the red fight? Like what else? Like what other, there's been a lot of the 6x31 Alpha Tyranitar breed. That was a big moment. Moltres, all the like, Zapdos, the legendaries. Raikou, which happened in today's episode, was pretty crazy if you haven't watched it. Is Corsola? I think it might be Corsola as well. That one was just so insane. Someone just got a shiny Castoon. Dude, that one, Grinchler, that one was today. Raikou was in today's episode. That was one of the craziest. That was crazy. Early in the Iron Man it was. Yes. I think the Corsola that's how I feel, like it being so early into the Iron Man. Did I even have all regions done when I won the Corsola event? Like I don't even know if I did. Oh, that was a really good catch. I did not check the IVs. I don't think it was submission worthy. I'm gonna go check that. This is kind of dumb, but okay, I accidentally let this go on my PC without even doing a clip or recording it. This is a good catch. Oh, it's -10 though, I think, isn't it? There's a zigzag. Yeah, that's okay. Man, okay. That's okay. It's still a really good breeder. Male, female, or male field. 31 speed? I need more 31 speed Pokemon. That honestly, I've come to notice the IV that I need and it makes sense. The IV that I need the most by far is always 31 speed. Like if you're gonna go for a 31 stat, it's almost always speed. Like speed matters so much more, having that, you know, that number, because obviously whether you're 80 speed or 81 matters so much to tie your opponent. I can't catch this here, can I? I almost quickballed this or netballed this out of habit, but it's Route 104. I'm not quite in Petalburg Woods. That'd be cheating. I can't do that. Anyways, really good catch. Not submission worthy, unfortunately. It's a cool catch. 186 June. True. The one true. Dude, yes, that is. I'm so excited for like the entire Iron Man community to experience the first event cycle. Like the first event cycle ever on the Iron Man. What the fuck is happening? These catches are really good. That is like so above average. Yeah, it's exactly Rancy. It's like 31 speed, like everything. Not everything, but like, you know, it's usually the stat that like if you're going to go for a 31 versus like you can just go 25 plus or 20 plus on defenses and like so even attack sometimes. Like the speed really matters. But a breeding arc, I really need to do a breeding arc. I just have dude, I actually like literally can't fit together mons. It's crazy. I have so many Pokemon in my boxes, but it's still not enough. They don't like fit. Not everything fits together well enough. Like I honestly need to like, the problem I have right now is I need to catch other Pokemon. I need to catch more breeders to work through my current breeders, and that's a fucking nightmare. Because then I'm like trying to breed things down, but I'm also adding more to the pile at the same time, and I have to hope that I catch enough of specific things that I need to actually bring down the pile over versus like just bring it up even more like long term. It's so crazy, dude. Yes, 30 is crazy, dude. That's like it's crazy. How long did it take you to breed those 30 Pokemon? Like 2 hours? Like, it's crazy how long it takes to like consume through those maybe more, you know? SSX Tricky is my favorite retro video game of all time. Yes, it is, Voodoo. It's my favorite. It's the only game I've ever really speed ran seriously. And even then I wasn't that good, but I was decent enough. It was fun. It is so good, dude. Wurmple. I've been breeding since 9ish this morning. So like 6 hours, dude. It takes so, dude. It's so much to get through breeders on an Ironman account, man. Holy jeez Louise. What's up, you? It's so crazy, man. It's crazy how much, like, well, I know I'm just like, I'm yapping about and just lazing the Ironman, but like, there's so much we only, as a community, we could only theorize so much. And once we started playing Ironman accounts, it really made I think a lot of people be like, oh shit, this is like even hard. Like, it's even harder than I thought it was gonna be, which is crazy, because usually I assume the opposite, like, oh, once you get like used to it and blah blah blah, it's like harder than I thought it was gonna be. It's like so insane. Yeah, dude, even on yeah, that's so base, Tree Stain. That's so, yeah. Yeah, breeding is like solving a puzzle. You gotta find the edge pieces. Like, it takes, and I suck at puzzles, so that's not a good sign. A 152. Ooh, Brewski. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Is that without the bonus? 154-ish. It's still it's such a good catch, but it's probably not, you know, winning 159 overall. There's like a world where I kind of doubt it places, but like, obviously good luck to you. Yeah, but it's not, yeah. I don't want to, you know, it's better you say that than me. Yeah, base, dude. Omega, good luck to you, man. Omega, good luck to you. I like this guy named Mega Man here with the Mega Man hat. 27 Pooch. Ooh, is that before the species bonus or after it? If that's before the species bonus, so it's a 17 Pooch overall, that's really good. If it's after the bonus, I would still submit it, obviously, but I don't know if it's going to win 4th place. Well, it depends. I don't know how hard people are going to go for... I don't know. I'm curious to see how hard people go for 4th place in this event. Yeah, no, that, yeah, so fair, Brewski. I want to, like, it's that tough line of like, I want to hype up my viewers and be like, yo, 159, that's a really good catch, but also let them down. And you're obviously you're not new to the game, you know, like, but also be like, yeah, it's probably not gonna, you know, I don't want to get your hopes up, it probably is not gonna place, like, based on my experience, but I could be wrong. Before the -10, what the fuck is happening? Look at these. Okay, once again, terrible catch for the event. This is never, it's like also a -10. It's a Pooch. Look at these. I'm getting like the best breeders from this event. Is this my third 2x31? This is either my second or third 2x31, which, if you don't know, is a 1 in, is it 78 chance? I think it's like 1 in 78 or something like that for a two. That's crazy. What the hell? I'm getting insane breeders for this event. Wow. The event. Were you the guy with the someone got a Cascoon or a Silcoon? Dude, congrats, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Or did you just get it just now? What channel are you on? Can I come to your, if you're on channels 1 through 5, let me know. I'll try to come to you if it's, you're like still in the battle. But either way, congratulations, Ghoul. That, it's really cool to get your first shiny in a catch event. 3x31. That's amazing, dude. Emulator, congrats. That's like a 1 in 1,000 chance of 3x31, if I recall correctly. See you later. See you soon. Probably like 5. After I edit, I'll be able to see once I like export the video and upload it, and then I can like do the timestamp the thumbnails at his place or whatever. Yeah. Okay. I was talking to the wife for a quick sec. Still trying to this pleb. It's tough, man. It's also like when you start shiny hunting and like really like ×5 hordes like next to a PC, like really going for one, it happens a lot faster than you would think. But if you like passive, if you don't go for a shiny, you just like passively XP train, EV train, and hope to get one eventually, it's so much slower, like so much so. Whew. It is my favorite retro game of all time, buddy. I appreciate you noticing, dude. Dude, yeah, events are great for breeders, man. Me too. Yes, dude, I did that recently for, I shouldn't say. I did it for some, in today's, because today's Iron Man episode like just came out. It's like 4.5 hours long. I don't know if anyone has literally don't know if anybody could have watched that in time for the stream. Like, it just came out. It's so long. They're quite good, the Swooper and Slowbro. I'm a fan. I did. You watched the whole thing already? No fucking way. That's crazy. That's impressive. I appreciate it. That's an honor. 2.5 hours in. That's you guys are so awesome. I hope it's entertaining. I hope it's fun, you know. My biggest I definitely have the imposter syndrome where I'm like, why would anybody, the only reason anybody would ever watch my stuff is out of charity. It's like the thought in my brain, like you know, it's, which is dumb, but it is what it is. Every human kind of has it, especially of this generation. I was just joking, it was funny as fuck for me to see, dude. There were, oh yes, you had the spreadsheet. Yes, dude, the spreadsheet was so good. Most tape I've ever seen. I don't mean that as a, it's not an insult. I don't mean that as like, you know, like I assume you didn't take it as it, but like it's just to me it's like just so crazy and so hard to like, it's so different from how I operate, you know. I'm very much yeah. Yeah. Like Danny's a great example. Danny the spreadsheet king. Spreadsheets are like one of the best things of this generation. Like it's actually like they're so powerful. They're so powerful tools like for planning, organization. Spreadsheets are fucking amazing. I just hate looking at them and suck at making them and use, but they're so amazing. Like, you know, I use spreadsheets during Shiny Wars whenever I was involved in teams and during Mr. Wars and things like that. Like spreadsheets are huge, man. There's certain spreadsheets I love reading. Or side by side. Oh, are you also here at channel 8? Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you, dude. Good luck. Good luck. Geez, is that normal? I might look. You might be like it must be wrong search filters key. Because I could be wrong. I'd be really shocked if you can't find any synchronized mons. What do you? I can try to search it as well. What are you looking for specifically? Or really cool. Yeah, it's so important. That's, I mean, that's amazing, BBN. That's like super, you know. I had an IRL friend who was like, yeah, I'm watching he's like, I want to catch up before the Halloween event. Like an IRL friend of mine, he was like, yeah, I'm at like episode like 12 or 14 by now. And I'm like, dude, you don't even like really, you don't even play PokeMMO. Like that's insane that like an IRL friend of mine is like supporting me so much. He's like, yeah, I've watched like 14 episodes of your Iron Man. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? That's like so many hours. Has anyone ever got, ooh, great question. Great question. Has anyone ever gotten a below 0 total IV Pokemon in a catch event from the modifiers? I think I've seen it once. It was either a -3 or a -8. I forget which one, but I have seen someone got like an 8 or a 3 IV Pokemon and they had like a -10 or whatever. I have seen someone do it once. I've seen someone get it's really, really rare, obviously. But yes, it is possible. Like if someone caught a 8 IV total Zigzagoon or Pooch in this event, it would be a -2 score, right? It's pretty rare to see that. The same way, like I've seen sometimes you'll see a Pokemon with a total score over 186, even though like the IV total literally can only be 186. If someone gets a 180 total IV Pokemon and then a species bonus of +10, you could get a 190. And I think I've seen like a 190 before. You can get some crazy scores in catch events with the bonuses, dude. Dude, no, it's one of those things. Like, it's so, why not just check in chat key and just, you know, those mistakes are gonna happen. No need for an apology. I'm glad you came in here and asked and, you know, got it solved and, you know. Nothing there. They're like are you asking like if you're not only gonna use it as a mon for sturdy stealth rocks but also like as a storyline mon? I would say Golem. Still, it just doesn't really do much damage. I think Golem can do a lot of damage like with a big stone edge. And also like you can get Golem is actually like underrated for the storylines. The problem is that it's just so slow. That 45 speed is really brutal. But you can get it so early. That's what, like, the fact that trade evos are really good in storylines because you can get them super early, right? It's kind of why what's it called? Like Blossom's really good. You can like just get a Gloom at level 21 and then Sunstone it. Or like Porygon Z. Like you are not supposed to have a Pokemon with stats like Porygon Z at like Brock, but you can because he's a trade item Evomon, right? You could have a Porygon Z with 135 Spatak at Brock if you wanted to, right? That is not balanced around that, you know? Yeah, tertiary. Is that the right word for it? Tertiary Evos? What's the definition of tertiary? Tertiary. Or educational stream. Third in order. Gotcha. Like third. Okay. Third Evo. Last stage. Okay. What is with these catches? What is happening with these catches? Brave Nature, like it's plus attack, but it's minus speed. 20 plus in every physical. Like this is just a like decent. I don't need another catching Breloom. This is a decent catching Breloom. Like I would just use this if I didn't have one already. Mine's literally Brave. Like this is better than my catching Breloom. Like this is crazy, man. Wow. That's an insane. This is such a. I'm probably using this as a breeder in the fairy and plant egg group. Another amazing catch. This event has been so good for me for breeders. Holy guacamole, dude. Yeah, Porygon Z is very good in the storyline. There's a lot of mons that basically solo or are like very good in the storylines. I would say Porygon Z is definitely like top 5 storyline. That's when like there's a lot of mons. People always ask like, oh, what about like Swellow Flame Orb? Like Swellow's Flame Orb in PokeMMO specifically is probably in like the top 100, maybe top 150 mons do the storyline. Like it's good. Like. But why would I ever suggest to you Pokemon number 137 best to do the storyline versus like top 10? Like there's so many better mons, you know? That's what's tough is like whenever I bring up like, oh, what's the best mons for the storyline? People will always say things like, oh, my, you know, Swellow's really good. Well, it is in Emerald. It is in like the traditional games and it's good for Nuzlocke. It's not that good in Pokemon for storylines. It's still good, but Swellow's been good in the past in PvP and NU. I think it's not very metagame right now in NU, but it has been in the past. Swellow's almost kind of like Linoon, where it pops up in the metagame every so often. Doesn't it get U-turn? Like Swellow's like pretty good. It pops up every so often. It's a Guts. You go like Flame Orb Guts Swellow in PvP. It's very frail, right? But it's 125 speed, which is really fast for NU. And then also you raise its attack. You fix its attack with Guts and Flame Orb. And then you have access to U-turn. So you can like, you know, you can gain momentum with it. It's not just a DPS demon. You can gain momentum with it. Or you can just go for like a massive Brave Bird or a massive like Double Edge. You know, you can, or like quick attack for like priority. I really like Swellow in PvP. It's a really fun PvP mon. And I don't think it's like pretty good. It depends. Like it's just really frail. It's kind of like Linoon, where like it pops up in NU during times of dismay. What's the right like facade? That's what. Yeah, of course. I'm so dumb. You do stab, facade, Flame Orb, Guts. Yeah. Yeah. Moxiemon's are really good in the storyline. Absolutely. I love Swellow in PvP. I think it's a lot of fun. Really good like hyper offense mon. I'm honored to hear that, Mason. Thanks for watching, dude. Last shiny, I think Ditto, right? I think Ditto on the iron. My first event, where do I submit Pokemon? If you Google like how to submit Pokemon to catch events, PokeMMO, I have a video on it. I can link it to you though. Anybody, this is your first catch event, like here's a video. I try to have a video guide on like as many things as possible in PokeMMO. Yo, what's up? Oh my god, shut up, dude. Patrouski cringe. I believe you can. That's, dude, that Huryu, that is something I've talked about. If a flying type Pokemon, if a flying type team ever becomes meta for a raid, I think Swellow will be one of the first. I think Swellow will be one of the best raid Pokemon if flying type ever becomes good. The problem is you would need a raid where flying type is like 4 times effective for that to happen. So things like a Breloom raid or like a Parasect raid, like things like that. If they ever do a raid for a mon that's 4 times weak to flying, I think Swellow will be one of the first amazing. Like Raidmon's there. Virizion. Is Virizion 4 times weak to it? Oh shit. Isn't it Virizion typing? Or is it just yeah, ooh, that's like legit a good idea. Like that's legit interesting. Give me Talonflame. It'd be cool to Talonflame would be pretty cool in PokeMMO. I don't know if it'd be I have no idea. Busted or Heracross? Yep. Because with what you could do is you could pre-burn the Swellow and then put like Sharp Beak on top of it, or like Choice Band if you really wanted to. But I don't think you'll need the I don't think you'll need that extra damage. Chat, was that what we're gonna bring silence? Dude, I've been streaming for so long, Silence. I don't know. Also, I've always been a yapper. I've been streaming since like 2013. It's been so long since my chat has been quiet or like dead. I don't know. I'm honestly, a lot of streamers like to try to give advice to new streamers, and I can to some extent, but like it's been so long since I've been a streamer to 0 viewers, and it's just been so long. I don't know if I'm qualified to give advice, as well as like it was a different time. It was a different space. Like back when it was just different. Things were different. I've always been a talker, to be fair. Like I always like, you can commentate your own gameplay, or also just like tell story. Like something I've noticed, you do have to kind of, I don't know how streamers who don't live their lives keep talking on stream, because that's like another 2 times. What is happening? Another 2 times 31, and it's modest, so it actually could be like a relevant. What the fuck? That's so sick. Are you serious? Like the 4th 2 times 31 today. So to be honest with you, I always also, even when I streamed like way back in 2013, I almost always had like 2 to 3 viewers. And the reason why, if you want the real hack, quote unquote, on how to like have a viewer base, is you have to just, that's not really a hack, because you can't fake this. If you are genuinely involved in a community, the viewers will just follow. And this was me for RuneScape. This was me for PokeMMO. Like, people knew me in the RuneScape community for being a viewer in other Twitch chats. People used to know me like as a sick nerd viewer who would always type stuff, as a Poffle Bopper viewer. Like I used to watch a lot of Twitch streams. And people knew my name because I was like, I would try to make jokes, and I actually prefer being a chatter than being I think being a Twitch chatter is so much more fun than being a streamer. Not that I love streaming, don't get me wrong. Being a Twitch chatter, dude, unironically, one of my favorite things in life. I think it's so fucking funny. I think there's just such good memes. There's no pressure. Like it's all shit posting and memes. It's so fun to be a Twitch chatter. As dumb as it sounds, but it's true. But yeah, so even when I would stream like back in the day, I'd always have like 10 to 12 viewers, because people kind of just, I don't mean like people just knew me because I was just involved in the community. Like people just knew me. I was like a friend to people, and I loved RuneScape, and I wasn't trying to be a streamer. Like back then there weren't many full-time streamers. Like when I started streaming, like maybe Soda Poppin' was full-time, and that was before, it was off of donation. This was like before. When did the Twitch sub button get added? Because I remember watching streams prior to the sub button, and like Soda Poppin' was one of the first people to go full time off of like PayPal donations. When was the sub button added on Twitch? This is 2011, but I know, which makes sense. I started watching Twitch in June 2nd of 2011. This was also like way before, like there wasn't a Soda viewer. I'm not a huge Soda viewer. Not like I used to watch. So back in the day, like back in like 2011 Twitch, people would watch. I've been on Twitch for a long time. I watched every like old school streamer. I watched a lot of Ice Poseidon back in the day. Things have changed. Things have changed a lot. He was not a great. Ice Poseidon, Soda Poppin'. Like I used to watch Mitch, who's obviously, a lot of them have gone off the deep end. No disrespect. Used to watch a lot of Wreckful. That was a really sad. I loved Wreckful. Who else? There's so many old school streamers, you know, who've been around forever. Tyler, like way old Tyler 1. I remember I used to not like Tyler. I thought he was too toxic, and then he fucking reformed, and now I do like Tyler 1. Summit 1G's been around forever. One of the oldest streamers. Destiny, way back in the day. He's, you know, there's a lot of people who have changed a lot and gone through arcs, and it's interesting to see. And yeah, there's a lot of lore on Twitch, dude. I used to watch Bodhi back in the day. Bodhi and Foe and Sickner, that community. And oh fuck, who remembers, bro, a crazy time in the RuneScape community was when like Bodhi, Alicia, who remembers fucking Alicia? Bodhi, Alicia, and like Emily. And dude, there was some crazy RuneScape drama. Holy, how do you remember the fucking numbers, bro? Alicia 1, 2, yeah. Who was, oh fuck, I'll never forget the there was a shit poster in Alicia's chat who would always bother her. there was some old dude, there's some old fucking me. I am a genuine old fucking Twitch head. Like I loved, I grew up, Twitch was like my second home. I loved Twitch. I spent so much time watching Twitch streams. I loved Twitch, dude. And like back in the day, Twitch was so much smaller that you wouldn't always have streamers playing the games that you played, right? So like, I never played World of Warcraft until Classic came out. I never played WoW, but I would still watch WoW streams because at a certain point, WoW was the most popular game on Twitch. Like that, like things like that. Like you would just watch, like the Twitch, it was so different. The Twitch environment was so different. Justin TV. Yeah, I watched a very little bit on, I never made an account on Justin TV, but I watched a little bit of stuff on Justin TV. But when it became Twitch, I really started watching a lot more. No, it's -10. Oh, that's, dude, what is my luck today? There's 21 minutes left in the event. My luck is so insanely good. This is a 161, but it's -10. So it's never gonna, and to be fair, without that, even if it was like if it was +5, maybe, but that's like that's like two what if, you know, coded. Damn. I'm getting insane luck today. Insanely good luck. Like, even though that's like not, you know, quite there. Holy fuck, dude. The H1Z, dude. H1Z1, yes. Wow. H1Z1 might unironically have, I think H1Z1 is what, oh, how did I not mention Forsen? Talk about new Twitch viewers don't know. Forsen created every meme. Like every single meme on Twitch from 2011 to like 2020, maybe even to this day. It's unbelievable how many memes Forsen and his community create. Like every meme stemmed back to them. It was insane. Even if whether you watched them or not. Fuck the Hearthstone. Oh yeah, the H1Z1 arc was crazy because it was huge for battle. Yeah, put battles on the map. Stream sniping was like at its peak. That's how Greek, he's had a whole fall off of the earth really sadly. But Greek God X, I believe, met Tyler 1 because Tyler 1 got banned from League. And then Greek God X would stream snipe him on H1Z1. And that's how they, like, there's all these old Miss Billy, dude, Billy, Gotchi Bait, dude. I've lived through I'm an old school fucking meme, bro. I've lived through every fucking Twitch arc. Not the newer ones as much, but like Nim, the fucking Radio Kappa. I was there. I was a fucking soldier on the front lines. Now I'm grown up, you know, I'm 27, so things have changed, but I was like 16 for a lot of these meme arcs and for a lot of these. It was a fun time, dude. Another patch. I love getting free patches. Yeah, Tyler and Michaela. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Mitch? How you doing? We're reminiscing on old Twitch memes and classic memes. There was the Hearthstone arc on Twitch as well. That's how I don't know what he's doing now. That's like, didn't Disguised Toast blow up because of like Among Us? But Disguised Toast started with Hearthstone. Like he was, you know, Disguised Toast on Hearthstone. There was Amaz, Criparian. The Hearthstone, dude, there's some good meme and lore, and Twitch has a lot of, it's why Twitch has held up for so long, because like it's not always good culture. Let me qualify that, okay? But Twitch has fucking culture. Whether you like it or not, whether you love it or hate it, whether sometimes it's bad culture, sometimes it's good culture. Like Twitch has culture, dude. Holy crap, man. It has a strong as hell community. It used to be so good, yeah. The Andy Milonakis era was there's just different. It's crazy, like all the different eras when IRL streaming was really kicking off. I was not a fan of it, but yeah, I mean, when Andy Milonakis like really came and started, it was interesting and changed the landscape of Twitch and stuff. But a lot of arcs, man. I still think of like Ludwig as like a new streamer. Like even like Mizkif is like a new streamer to me. XQC's been around, love him or hate him, been around for a long time. I really liked and this is a guy who's like, I love this fucking streamer still. I don't really watch him that much anymore, but like he always was so chill and just stayed in his lane and like was never problematic, at least from what I saw. I love PokeLols. PokeLols is like one of the funniest people on Twitch. He's just a chill fucking guy who like does his own like meme shit and like he's just a memer. I love PokeLols. Like if you search PokeLols, it says on Google it calls him a musical artist. Like he's a streamer. Like he's not like, that's just his community like shit posting. Like they're really fucking good memes. The GTA RP arc, another big arc. S-Fan. Dude, I need to reach out, dude. I think I've talked about this on stream before. One day I'll get big enough to actually reach out to him. I have horror. Okay, how do I describe this? How do I explain this? There was a moment when I watched S-Fan stream one time, and I always like admired him from afar. He's a really big, like fucking handsome, cool guy, right? And I watched his stream one time, and his chat was like spamming for weird. And my stream had like a 10-second delay, and I typed for weird, but it was like way too late. And he called me out in chat. I watched one stream. He called me out in chat and was like, bro, don't type for weird. Like, come on. Everybody's chilling. Don't type for weird. That's weird. And I felt so bad. I never watched another stream. And he was 100% like, I have like horror stories of this. Like, bro, I literally like look back and I'm like, I cringe. Oh my God. And I one day I will literally reach out to him and be like, bro, I'm sorry I typed for weird late. I actually still feel bad about it to this day because he's such a nice guy, such a cool guy. The fact that I made him like, it makes me so sad, you know? And I'm sure a lot of people feel that way with me, which is crazy. You know, it's funny. Like sometimes things like that just happen in Twitch chat. It's like the most Twitch chat thing. It's just very funny. It's an earnest, real thing. You know, it's just one of those dumb little human experiences, dude. I fucking love S-Fan. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I literally like, it's one of those moments you like think about while you're laying down for bed and you like cringe at. Yeah, 14 could definitely get 4th place. A 14 score is really good. I would say 20 is usually what wins, but it is a -10 event, so it's a bit lower than that probably. It depends on if you want to invest in the event season. I would wait until event. I wouldn't invest right now. Is it a good time to invest since most items have declined quite a bit? I don't think so, even though they declined. Let me explain why. And this is my personal opinion. And going off my personal anecdotal experience over the years. This is not financial advice. Please, you have to make your own decisions. But I can speak on what I've seen personally in history, but it's never guaranteed, right? The reason why I wouldn't invest in stuff right now, even though stuff has dropped, is that there's two things. You either want to save your money to invest in the new stuff because the margins are like there's more freedom and like they haven't been, you know, they haven't gone up yet, right? For like new mysterious balls, new goodie bags, whatever. Or they'll drop even more once the event drops. I always say one of the smartest things you can do, I always like investing in the new stuff is always safe. One of the best investments I made on my main account was it was I think it was Mysterious Great Balls 2023 went from like 70k down to like 40k during last event cycle. And I was like, this is
these are way too cheap. This is way too low. This will not last. I was like, people panic sell old investments to try to invest in the new stuff. Do not be that person. You need to sell all of your investments like in like the summer. Like you need to be selling your investments way before event season. If you're selling your investments when event season drops or like right before, you're too late. I would not do that. It's too late. You can if you want. You're losing Pokeyen, right? But things, yeah. So the Great Balls tanked from like 70k to 40k on like day one of the event because everybody was panic selling, and instead of buying the new stuff, I bought the old stuff. You can sometimes buy the old stuff on like day ones or early days of events, and that's an even better investment than the new stuff because you know it will go back up, you know it has value, you know it's like. So I made like so much money by buying those mysterious Great Balls and then selling them like a week later. I made so much money. They went from 70k to 40k and then went back up to 70k within a few days, like stuff like that, where it's like that, like people, there's so much panic market stuff during event season. You have to stay collected. It's why it's so important to make a plan and stick to it. Do not deviate. I do not recommend deviating from your plan. Make a plan and stick to it during event season. It is just it's too risky to deviate from your plan. You know, you got to just be smart and patient and don't make emotional moves during an event, in my personal opinion. Halloween here yet? We've never seen a Halloween event before October 31st in the history of PokeMMO, my man. I don't know why. Like, let me link you a now I get if you're, you know, if you just Google event prep 2025 guide, I have a video for you that explains to you. But the Halloween event has never dropped, and PokeMMO's been out for 13 years. It's never dropped before October 31st. You should gatekeep information about the market. I think it's cringe. I think it's actually like, it actually makes me mad. I was watching YouTube Shorts recently and I got fucking mad, okay? So I was watching YouTube Shorts and it was a YouTube short about someone being like, yo, do you want to get cheap hard drives? You can actually like go to your thrift store, and like sometimes your local thrift store will have these modern routers and modems, and a lot of modern routers and modems will have like terabyte hard drives in there. So if you crack them open, like, how to get cheap hard drives, Pog. Literally like a cool piece of advice, a cool piece of information that so many people would have never known if he didn't make that video. And people in the comments were like mad. They were like, you should keep this secret. Like now they're all gone. Blah, 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 like complain. Like, bro, you're literally getting mad about information spreading. And the reason why you're mad is because of selfish gain. I'm sorry, but you can actually eat a pile of dog shit. I think it is the worst kind of people who get like selfishly mad. No, that's so fair. You're right. Don't. Sorry if I was too harsh on you. Don't worry about it, man. It is the most. You're okay. I was too harsh on you. Your eyes. You're very sweet. I love you. Sorry about that, dude. It is the most annoying thing to me when people get like selfishly mad, because of like people. It used to happen a lot in PokeMMO. I would make a guide about like a money making method to hopefully teach newer players and teach all types of players how to make money in PokeMMO. And people would get mad. They'd be like, now the money making method's ruined, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, no, it's not. Like, just check back in 3 to 6 months. Like, yes, if I make a method about a money making method, it does like highlight it a little bit and people do try it out and test it more for like a little bit, but it usually goes back to normal. Markets are not like stupid. Like, markets make sense for a reason. It's, sorry. It's hard to like rant about it, but it literally makes me like so fucking mad when like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb when people, I think people getting mad about information spread. Like I disagree with you fundamentally on like every, fuck you. Like it makes me so mad. Information spread is so important for a better world. I think I want as much information spread as possible. Thank you, Ketor, for the prime. Sorry for the late, sorry for the ramble. Thank you so much, man, for the fucking Twitch Prime. I hope the content's been worth that. Devouring the Iron videos nonstop. Dude, I love playing the Iron Man. It's such a lucky break for me that people enjoy watching it. Like I love playing the game. I love making the content. I love doing that. It was a huge risk I took when I quit my main account, you know, basically for an Iron Man account, and nobody had ever done that in PokeMMO. It was a huge risk. I had to talk to my wife about it, and it worked out thankfully, and yeah, it was so good. I love playing it, man. It's a good shakeup. Okay, sorry for I'm like rambling so much. More, I will take every Petra Berry. Yes, please. I'm running out of nest balls. It's crazy like how many catches you can get in it when it's just enter a fight, throw a Pokeball. You get like 80 to 100 catches
in an event. Like, so many, dude. 49k drag luck to you, Tom. Hidden secrets. I could see that, BBN. That's interesting. That's kind of fun. That's kind of, how do you enforce that? That's crazy. But it's a cool idea. Does the event update happen at the same time? Like, I would say the update happens at the same time 50% of the time. It's not amazing. This is also a pretty low catch. This is a 22 overall. I think someone else said they had a 14, but I didn't see it linked, to be fair. But I've seen, I think people will beat that for sure. But that's not a bad, that's probably my best submission so far, which is kind of weird, but it probably is. Is a shiny. That's like the real meme dream. This was a market clip, correct? I believe so. Do. I've seen a 10. Yeah, I believe it. I'm cooked. Just leveraging all the other berries. I think you always need the other berries on an Ironman account. On a main account, you can just buy the seeds, obviously. These are mad lads. I am technically part of Mr. and I like was a lot more actively involved, but now that I'm playing the Ironman account, I'm just not. I'm like in the team, but I don't. It wouldn't surprise me if at one point they have to like kick me from the team. I totally get it. I'm literally not playing. I shouldn't have special treatment. Like I'm literally not playing the account. What the fuck is a Charty Berry? Hello? So I love Team Mr. Team Mr. People think of like sometimes people who have never interacted with or talked to a Team Mr. member think of them as these like elite, like pompous, like, you know, we only want the best shunners, blah, blah, blah. Bro, when I joined Team Mr. in 2021, I would ask them questions like, or like this is 2020. Sorry, let me qualify. Because I returned to the game in 2020 and didn't know a lot of stuff. I would literally ask Team Mr. like, hey guys, how do I breed? Like I would ask them the dumbest questions known to man. And because there was like not many guides for it, they would always sit there. Awk especially. Awk would take his fucking time and teach me. Like they were always so like, they are not these like elitist, like pretentious, like they would spend their time to still teach me the game, even though I was like so new and, or like coming back to the game new, you know? I never learned the breeding system back when it changed. Like I hated it back in the day. Yeah, dude, it was a crazy, like they were so nice to me as a returning player, and I had so much to learn. You're making Team Mr. famous? I think Team Mr. is making themselves famous. I think I help. I mean, I think that's probably, you know, I have to acknowledge that. I definitely help, but I think the amazing things that they're accomplishing, like, even if I wasn't in Team Mr., I'd still be like, this team fucking created Shiny Wars. Like now that's an official game mode that's really crazy. Like all these things, you know? Within the players there, yeah. So Team Mr. Shiny War like just ended. Like they had a team only Shiny War, which is, you know, yeah, there's absolutely team content. You have to kind of, you know, teams of create. I have a video on like the benefits of joining a team PokeMMO that talk about it. 5 minutes left in the event. 5 minutes. No, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to act like that. Pixels, yeah. There's also like a lot of other. It's like Ninetales is in. A great example is Ninetales is in Team Mr. and he's just a Spanish creator, so we don't always like acknowledge him as much. Like at least my community, right? But like I think a lot of us know Ninetales though. Like, yeah, like Ninetales is fucking killing it. Risley Bear just rated me with fucking 44 views. Bro had more viewers than me. Like. It's not, I didn't make Team Mr. famous. Like Team Mr. was going to be famous regardless. I'm sure I helped a little bit, but they were just doing cool shit. Like they just fucking grind. Like pretty much everybody in Team Mr. would succeed at almost anything they put their mind to in life. They have the ability. They're amazing people. Like, you know, I don't vibe with everybody, but like most people, right? So there's this event as well. There's the face for it. I think a lot of people see me as the face of Team just because I happen to be a content creator in Team Mr. But yeah, for sure. That's probably fair. Yeah, so true, BBN, so true. Illuminati confirmed. Conspiracy theories, yeah. What's your best so far? My best was like a 151. It was a 161 but minus 10, which was funny. I also have a 22. The real below the TVs are all on. True, dude. Pineapple on pizza. That was a oh, I underestimate like how that last minute deli bird. That was, dude. Was that in today's episode or was that episode 19? Was that, I think it was in today's episode, right? Episode 20. I was so that I love a last fucking second catch event. People always give up, dude. People always like give up in catch events. Like, don't give up, dude. It's never over. There's 3 minutes left in this event. Do not give up. Like, you could definitely like. I've now placed in 2 catch events off of catches that were in the last 1 minute. Like, please do not give up. Like, please keep catching till the end. 2 irons win. I can see honestly like nest ball events are usually really good for Ironmen. I feel like a lot of Ironmen are willing to use nest balls because we have less to use our Pokeyen on. Even though our Pokeyen's still really valuable, it's less valuable on a main account, you know? Like, that is true, BBN. One of my least favorite, I shouldn't say this and people will fucking reiterate it. One of my least favorite conspiracy theories is whenever I have a positive opinion of PokeMMO, I'm sponsored by them. Like, that deeply bothers me because it's like, number one, that'd be illegal. I can't be sponsored by something and not have it be like disclose it. That's illegal. Number one. Number two, I constantly critique the game as well. What, like, it's obviously someone who doesn't actually watch my content or like is only just wants to hate watch, whatever, right? That shit really annoys me. I'm not gonna lie. It's like oh, you're only giving this positive. I had that happen with like other Pokemon MMOs as well. Like I really like PokeForce. I'm really excited for PokeForce. I really like PokeForce. I've had a lot of people be like, oh, you're clearly fucking sponsored, like paid out by them. That's the only blah blah blah. It's like, bro. It's actually so scary that your mind goes to this person disagrees with me and I can't understand why, therefore they must be like bought out. It must be like some malicious thing. That is such a level of like that scares me that people like that exist in the world. It's such a scary thought process. Like, that's how you get to like evil jumps to conclusions. Like, it's a really scary thought process to be able to do. It's really, really scary to me. It's really, really sad that people think like that, but what are you gonna do? You can't control everybody. What are you gonna do? Dude, I know that is, yeah. I think part of me, I'm a really optimistic person. I really have a lot of hope in people. I have a lot of faith in people. I really like humans. I really like people. But I do get why boomers get so like, the older you get, the harder it is to like people, which really, I really like people. I really want to hold on to that optimism and that humanism. And my wife is the same way. I feel like the older both of us get, the more we're like, damn, dude, like what the fuck is happening? How could people be this? How? It's like so sad, you know? Like they're not like, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Not the doomer post. True. Yeah, clearly your account was locked. Silence is the obviously the logical assumption. The next logical jump. Yeah. That's what you're saying. Yeah. I like to assume. I always assume that everybody I'm talking to is competent and smart and like, because why would anyone ever talk out of their depth? You know, why would surely no human would ever do that. So like, I like to assume that they are, you know. Time's up. Oh, thank you. I'm dumb. Also be baiting. Sometimes I kind of don't like that era of the internet. Like, I think it's pretty obvious to tell when someone's baiting. You can like tell based on social cues. Social cues. I'm 27. Choo choo. You speak to me. I'm done. No, you're not, Brucey. Shut up. All right. All right, that is the end of the catch event. I don't know if I have anything like crazy worth submitting. I have a 22 as my lowest, which would usually be pretty good. But for this event with minus 10 being on the table, I don't think it's good enough. I have a 22 and like a 151 is my highest, I believe. I'm going to go sort my boxes really quick. And I will submit one of those. I think they are submit worthy, even though they're probably not going to be like relevant enough. Oh my, look at my boxes. I have stuff bleeding all the way over into my release. Into my XP training. No way. I thought this would be enough. That's insane. For reference, dude, I have like 10. 11. Okay, I have a lot of space here to be fair, but I have like less than 60 spaces in my entire box left. That's really scary. Whew. Let me... Where the fuck do I even move these over to? Move these here. Move these up. This is tough to sort, dude. Let me drag whatever we can of these over here. Gonna sort by total IV. Is this the 151? Yeah, it's 151. Let's grab all the items. I'm actually really excited for the Pecha Bear. It's so stupid, but I am, dude. I'm excited for the Pechas, man. Take items. This is gonna be tough to sort through. Okay. How can I best release stuff? Let me just sort through these really quick to see if any of these are worth keeping. If I can just release all these, that'd be a nice step. Like Adamant has some stats, but not quite there. Okay, these can all be released. Beautiful. Was one of these my 20? Nope. Okay. These can all be released. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, good luck to you, VG. Let me throw some of these mons in here. Let's keep this, I guess. Oh, this is so much to sort through, actually. It's crazy. What is this? 42. What's up, Miro? Thank you for the rate of 18, gamer. What's up? What's up, dude? How you doing today? Hope you had a good stream. Welcome. All gamers alike. These can all be released, I believe. There's no stats there. We just finished a catch event. We're doing a little bit of box sorting, figuring out what I can keep, what I submit. I have a 151. I don't think it's ever... I don't even know if I should submit. I have a 151 highest and 22 lowest. They're like... That's really above average. It's very, very good. But it's never going to win an event. My catches were, like, very good. I don't mean to complain at all, because my catches are extremely above average. Did I label my 22? I think I did. Yes. Let me try to... I'm gonna submit this, I guess. Taking entries. You're about to shoot so many freak ones right now? Wait, huh? We did the silly flex redeem my mons. Yes, I should. Yeah, let me check that in a sec. Sorry, I'm just like so distracted. Another event. I don't have anything really worth submitting for the event, but my luck on catches in the event was real, like some of the best luck I've had for breeders, like insanely so. We're gonna see the results. They're not out yet. Once the they tally them up, and they'll be out in like 10 or 15 minutes. Make sure you submit a Pokemon. My silly little submission, smiley face. Thanks for your work. I'm gonna submit just in case, because I don't know. It's just nice too, because sometimes people are like, oh, I'm not gonna do it, so I'm just not gonna submit, and they could have actually placed or whatever. Yeah, I appreciate it, Brewski. Let me sort through some of this stuff. I need to clear out space here is the problem. I can move all these over now, actually. Over here. Oh, wait. This. These over here. I can move. Okay, yeah, I can do this. Okay. This will help me. Boom, boom. I can't believe some ended up over in this box. That's what's so fucking crazy. Is it just these four? I think so. Can't believe I caught so many that. There's a lot of catches in that event. OMG, guys, it's the popular PokeMMO streamer Rat Mousey. Yes, it is. What's up, Yeet? Yo, I'm honored to hear that, Emmett. What's up, dude? For fourth ones, yes, I have the. I'm never gonna like not submit like it's close enough because, yeah. What's the consensus on the standard Iron Man rules? I mean, I know it's something. Yeah, no, it's a great question. Yeah, it's. I have my rule set, and I think that my rule set's the general one, I would say, but I could be wrong. You know, who am I? So RP, I think that you should not be able to, especially like there's like some ones that I have really hardline rules on. You should not be able to buy RP on an Iron Man. I think it makes it way too. It destroys a lot of the end game grinds. I think catch events are so good on an Iron Man because it's one of the only ways you can win RP. Like catch events, PvP tournaments, it rewards skill and consistency and grinding. So I think you cannot buy RP. You have to win RP via catch events and like that. I don't like trade evolutions. I think no trade evolutions is really important because then it makes things like completing the Pokedex more of an achievement. No, I think you shouldn't have stipulations for an Iron Man unless you like absolutely positively need to be able to like play a certain part of the game. But even that, like, you usually don't want, like, you want to have as, I don't know if we have any stipulations in my, I think it's no trading, no GTL usage, and I think everything else like I don't know if there is any. Yeah, I saw the Blaziken Swarm. I thought about checking, I don't know, I thought about maybe like shiny checking it, but I don't know. I got other stuff to do. Sort by total IV. So how many 1x31s I can drag? These are all probably just released. Okay, beautiful. This is a release. I'm gonna go row by row. Boom, released. Oh, actually, I should have done like a little clip. I should have done a little clip showing this, but the catch event did end and I'm sorting through everything. I caught like, I actually just checked my nest balls. I had 200 nest balls. I caught 95 Pokemon in this event. I had Pokemon. This box was full, this box was full, and this box was also full. They were bleeding over to here. I caught so many mons in this event, and now I'm going through and like releasing everything, going row by row. This box is sorted by total IV, so it's all the lowest ones at the bottom. Like this one gets saved, but all of these, anything without a 31, boom. I just go row by row, boom, released. Good luck to you, Cross. That would be like placing in your first event is always super fucking exciting. Super good luck to you, man. What's up, Jared? I don't know. Playing through each with one on the card. That's fucking no. That's cool. Yeah, that's if you play like a hybrid type of game mode or like it's okay to like specifically state your rule set or have like a, if you want to, you could have like a notepad, like a imager or something. You could like link your rule set to, you know, the beautiful part of there being no official in-game Iron Man mode right now is that it's a self-imposed challenge. You could have whatever rules that you want as long as you were honest to people about what your rules are. How'd the event go? I didn't really get anything worth submitting to win the event, but my catches were like really like some of the best. I think the best breeder catches I've had on the Iron Man so far. Like that, like my breeder catches were amazing. I got like 4 2x31s barrels for reference. Insane. I was going to do Ginger Mat. Sorry about that. It's a compliment, but you know what I mean. There's a 1x31, so these get released. Boomba. 1x31. 1x31. These get released. Boomba. I'm from Italy. Yo, what's up, dude? Follow your guides. Happy to have you. What's up? What's up, man? So I'm doing a little box sorting, which is not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm box sorting right now. Was this one? It has some like defense. This one's like almost interesting as a breeder. I can't be keeping. The problem is I can't be keeping stuff like this, I don't think. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll keep it for now. My box space is just so limited. But also I kind of need stuff like this right now, like more than ever, honestly, to like clean, like, yeah. This cannot be kept. Nature's good. Some of the stats are good, but it's mixing. There's 2 attacks, which is irrelevant. These few get released. Peace. These get moved over to more breeders. Okay, we're not full yet. Beautiful. We move these over here now. We got to just go step by step, dude. Step by step. Okay, sort again by total IV. I start from the lowest. Usually I would go from like the highest. This one has every stat except for HP. I kind of want to keep that. It's 25 plus, which is really nice. This stat is mixing. Well, no. This one's also 25. No, this is actually good. I can't keep all of this stuff though. It's too much. This we keep. It's 131. We probably just keep all of this. I got 3 2x31s. That's what it was. That's so crazy, dude. These all get released. All right. Let me move all of these to a box really quick. I can show off what I'm keeping. All right, from this catch event, we ended up keeping 22 of the 95 Pokemon caught. I can show you guys. I ended up getting 3 different 2x31 Pokemon. This really well statted one. This 2x31, you can see the stats over here. I'm going to show them quickly. This 2x31 Pokeyen. This 1x31, but then 20 plus in every other special attack stat. Zigzagoon. There's the Slakoth that was like almost PvP ready. Plus raid ready maybe. 2x31 Shroomish. We got the third 2x31, 2x31 Zigzagoon. I'm gonna try to breed whatever these together that I can. That a bunch of 1x31s and then just like 20 plus in many stats. I can move this many over to my breeder box, but that does fill up my breeder box, and then I have 4 leftover spots. So I'm gonna have to do a breeding arc at some point in this episode for sure. On the GTL, I don't think buying RP in any way should be allowed on the Ironman account. I think it makes things too easy. I think for his, specific account, more power to you. I think RP is the most valuable resource on an Ironman account. I think making that easier is going against the Ironman spirit. The whole point is that it's supposed to be like, you shouldn't make the hardest thing on the account and make it easier. I think that's but it's my opinion. Feel free to do whatever you enjoy, really. No, that's so fair. Yes, I have this YouTube clip up. I actually opened it a while ago, but I hadn't gotten to it yet. I was just busy with the catch event and stuff. Let me open global chat so I can see when catch event results are being announced. So I'm just distracted. I'm busy with other things right now. We're waiting for catch event results. We're sorting our boxes. Just a lot going on, guys. This was for the Iron Man. Okay. Remind me to watch this clip barrels after the results are announced. I want to wait for results. I don't want to watch it and then have results come out mid watch. I might just straight up head over to a daycare and try to start working on some breed setups. I remember want to do it. Yeah, I could see that if they add that as one of the rules. Yeah, that would. I would hope they don't. I would rather. I said this before. I would rather you have to pay to make an Iron Man versus you be able to buy RP. If the devs want to get paid for their development, I get it, because an Iron Man wouldn't make them any money that they can't buy RP. If they want to make it so you have to pay 1,000 RP to make an Iron Man account, I think that's fine. It's not ideal, but I think it's understandable. You would just pay. It's 2.2 million Pokeyen. Like, you could make a main account, gym rerun for how many days is that? Like maybe a week. Gym rerun for 1 week and then pay to make an Ironman account. That's if they want to get paid for Ironman accounts, I think that's fine. I think it's a valid way to do it. To pay to create the account, which is not ideal, but I get it. Okay, results are coming. 1 sec. I'd so much rather that than Iron Man just have the ability to. Because you should not be able to pay to win on an Iron Man. That shouldn't be like a hot take. That would ruin. It would ruin the point. I would literally, like, if they made it so Iron Man could buy RP, I probably wouldn't even create an official Iron Man. Like, it's just because what's the point? There's like 3 catch events a week, at least in the Western world, and then there's even more than that if you count like Chinese events. All right, catch events are coming through. Thank you for the sub, Patty Moley. In 4th place with 9 points. Nice IGN, bro. Scooty. Yeah, Scooty. Dude, Bruce is the same thing. Scooty. My main man. I don't know who that is, but my main man, Scooty. 4th place. What a good name for 4th place. And a total score of 9. Next up, 3rd place. 170. That is a high. We expected like decently high, to be fair, it's like a +5. And it's when this event, when you can just nest ball spam and catch consistently over and over and over again, it's always going to increase the amount of Pokemon you see, so it increases the points. Okay, 170 for 3rd place was high. 177 for 2nd place? Holy shit! Now, the 170, a little high for 3rd place. Makes sense, okay? 177 for 2nd place is crazy. And then 1st place, a 1 point difference. Who was the 2nd place? Chaos Prime. And then 1st place, the winner of the event, not Banner, 178, dude. Congratulations. A 1 point different. A 1 point different shiny war. Or fuck, I ruined the bit now. A 1 point different catch event, just like the Team Mr. 9th Shiny War. It's cinema, boys. It's cinema. A 1 point different catch event followed by the 1 point different Shiny War. Just absolutely amazing. That's me. Not Banners in chat. Congratulations, dude. That is a sick catch. Huge congratulations, man. Thanks to everybody for participating in the event today. It's always cool to see, man. Patty Molly, thank you for the 17 months is fucking... I always love to see your name, dude. Thank you for the sub, man. For the subarino. GG's, everybody. Good event, dude. Really, really good event. Okay. I want to go watch the Zigzag Dragoon that took over. I'm assuming that this is going to need... I'm going to warn you now, chat. I'm really assuming that this is going to need a volume warning. I don't know for sure. I could be wrong. I'm going to bet my life that this needs volume warning. Dude, it really... There's Scooty, too. Bro, congratulations. It really is. It's so fun to... Dude, I love catch events, man. I love fucking catch events. That's not the right thing either. What the hell? There we go. All right, all right, all right. Let me turn this up. Volume warning, fellas. All right, fellas, and we have a clip, okay? We have a clip. We have live footage of the Team Mr. voice chat, okay? The voice call of when that last-minute Shiny Zigzagoon was gotten to win Shiny War, okay? I don't know if this needs a volume warning, but I'm guessing this needs a volume warning, okay? Beryl said, don't look at my cash stack. Bro, you... how are you... you spent all your money in Shiny Wars? You're at 3K? Event season's coming up. What are you doing? Okay, anyways. This is gonna... Okay, let's watch it. Volume warning. Volume warning.
What?
Oh no!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Catch it quick! Lost it!
Quick, catch it quick! It's like I can't hear what anybody is saying. It's like indiscernible. Everybody's yelling over each other. It's amazing, dude. This is what it's all about, dude.
Catch it
now.
Catch it now! Quick!
There's no catching. He gets points anyway.
Are we serious?
Who said? I want to know. Are we serious?
No way, bro. No way.
I want to know who said what.
No way.
Just catch it!
35. Just catch it!
You gotta catch it! You gotta
Wait, I
catch
want
it!
to
You
hear
got
that
less than
again.
2
That was
minutes!
amazing.
No way.
Just catch it! Yo, you gotta catch it! You gotta catch it! You got less than 2 minutes!
Catch it! That was so good. That was Rumi.
It doesn't matter.
That's my favorite stream so far.
No way!
Holy.
He gets points no matter what.
No, but I was clear.
What are you doing?
He said in chat, Rumel, at Patrouski, why would you do this? Right before this happened, I logged on and said, good luck to Team... I said, I believe. I said, I believe. And good luck to Team Corfish. You can do it. I believe in you. And they fucking did it.
No.
Switch the dev... the dev switch. I'm just kidding. Okay, chill.
There is no fucking...
But I do feel really bad. Team Phoebus worked their ass off. It is brutal. Like... It's crazy that both teams are in voice chat, right? I assume, right? Like, it's not, this can't just be Team Corfish. Like, him being like, are we serious? Has to be Team Phoebus. That's so, it's heartbreaking, but it's funny.
Keep going.
Link it.
Yeah, at Rumel in chat. Thanks for shooting us in the foot with Devluck, by the way. Heart emoji. I was rooting for Team Corfish, and I chose Corfish like day 1 or day 2, and they were ahead at the time, and I was like, part of me wants to root for Team Phoebus because I actually prefer an underdog. When I loaded up and saw Team Corfish was behind by like 6 points in the final 15 minutes, I was like, this is my time to root for. Like, I love rooting for an underdog. It was the team that dude.
Link it.
Yeah, you never linked it.
Link it now.
Oh my god.
It's the barrels for uploading this moment.
Let's go.
He caught it and linked it. It's so good, dude. It's so good, man. I'm just gonna call it there. It was such a crazy moment, dude. Such a crazy moment. I'm so glad we have the footage of that though, Barrel. That's amazing. That's what an amazing. It's every single Team Mr. War ends up being cinema. It's so insane, dude. It's so, the last one was the last one the Starmie one, or was on one before the or after the Starmie one? I don't know. Every war, it feels like, comes down to the last 15 minutes. If you are a Shiny War player, I cannot recommend you enough. Like, do not give up. Never ever ever give up. Like, things can change so much in the world of shiny hunting so fast. It's so crazy, dude. That's so sick. Thanks for uploading that and linking that. All right. Close that really quick. And alrighty, fellas, I feel like that's going to be a good place to call it for today. Just a quick little fun stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream recap. A good way to do the catch event. I love streaming the catch events. It's like streaming an event, like a real thing that we're all planning around and doing together versus just like a casual stream. I really enjoy these types of planned, scheduled events. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Like it if you did on YouTube. Basically click the like button on the video. It helps out a lot. Dislike if you did not. That's okay. Subscribe to the channel for videos every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams usually Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET, but any updates are always in my Discord. Links down below. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations really do like a lot. They really help me out a ton as a smaller creator. They allow me to be here full time and allow me to work on these projects. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Good luck on catch events. Good luck in random PvP specifically. Good luck on shiny hunts today. Those are the good lucks today, okay? Have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Whew. A banger of a Sunday stream. I gotta go check on the Ravens game to see how hard we lost. Hopium. Love you guys. I'll see ya. Have a good one. Have a good week. See ya tomorrow, probably. I think tomorrow. I think I'll see you tomorrow. Monday, pod. Anyways, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna raid someone on yeah, go Mariners, pod. I'm gonna raid someone on Twitch if you want to sit around for like a quick sec to go spam smiley faces and see if you fall in love with someone. It could always happen. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, Reno. Go Dumper.